We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wonderful price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't marry us. One day we can be together in this moment.
Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're killing it out there in the game of crypto. If you stuck with the lifer, you're doing pretty dang good. Look at all this money pouring in to crypto like you've never seen. A lot of Atom, a lot of Algo, a lot of Litecoin. See, let me explain to you guys what's going on. The smart money got in early in October and November. We accumulated on the lows. And what happens is everyone and their mother's jumping in now, and they're new people who don't really know what an oscillator is. They don't know how to read any of the indicators that we use. They don't know anything. So what they do is they just get scared that they're not in, and they start to buy. They know what the hot coins are. Atom's hot, Band's hot. And they're like, oh, I'm going to get banned at $10. I'm going to get banned at $12. But they wait, and then they wait, and then they wait, and then they wait some more. And eventually, they wait too long. And they don't make any money. Or they have to jump in at the end, and they pump these prices. So these prices are getting pumped by newbies. Just had a weird pain. Sharp pain. Yeah, so these have been pumped by newbies, man, that don't know a dang thing about a dang thing. You get it? Which is in our favor as traders because they don't know when to take profits. They don't know when to buy, when to sell. They don't know anything. All they do is throw money at the market. So they throw money at our bags and they pump our bags to oblivion, man. I'm being honest. So that's what's going on right now. And you have to think, people that sat on the sidelines are usually the people that are uninformed. Uninformed people are the most emotional, and they make the worst decisions. So what they did was they were like, oh, I'm going to get, let's just say they were watching Link, and Link was at $10. They're like, oh, I'll buy Link when it goes down to 8 again. It's not going to go back to 8 again. That's what they don't understand, you know. Little sell-off in the market here. We went to 1950 in band, coming back to retest the top of this second kind of trend line that I'm suggesting that band begins to move into. We're going to look at band. We're going to look at all different coins today. Whatever suits your fancy, get you going. Cake is the big trade. I usually like to put 1 or 2 trades out a week that are like my big boys. You know, something that's like you really want to go on. And Bake is my new thing. Bake is new. Bake's like Cake Swap. If Bake does anything that Cake does, it's on its way. And it's in a cup and handle. So here's your cup and handle. Bake is falling down into that falling wedge, starting to break out to the new trend. This is a crucial area. I talk about how the 200-day moving average comes into play. There it is. You can even see it's similar to this, and it's breaking to the upside. We were starting to get into bake around 3 cents. Even right here as we started to break out. Yeah, around 3 cents even. Not even 3 cents, my bad. This is 0.3 of a cent. It's not even half a penny yet. When this thing hits a penny, it'll 3x your money. When it hits 2 cents to 3 cents, you will have done a 10x. So 3 cents is a 10x on this coin. So there's a potential for a nice 100x on this, because what happens is people are going to keep getting it. And if they do good on their swaps, and if they have a lot of liquidity pools and they become somewhat competitive to cake, people are going to just buy it and buy it and buy it and buy it and buy it. So if this gets to $3, you're 100xing, right? Because 10x is 3 cents, $3 is 100x. So can this get to $3? Actually, no, 30 cents is 100x. Am I wrong? Yeah, 30 cents is 100x. Let's do the math. Because you'd be at 0.30 and you divide it by 0.003. Yeah, your 100x is 30 cents, man. So all you have to do is get baked to 30 cents. You get the $3, you're 1,000xing. I feel like there's no reason to not to put a few $100 into this trade, into bake, because the potential is just amazing. I already have 161% gains coming at you so far. We're already up from the buy. At one point in the morning, we were up 24%. A little bit of a sell-off in the entire market. See what's going on. It seems like everybody has that red candle. See, there it is, red candle. So in the last hour, there was a sell-off. Looks like the dominant spike. We'll see what's going on with the elephant in the room, Bitcoin, right? So let's bring that music down a little bit for you. We'll bring the mic up a little bit. Let's check on the live stream, see how the health of the live stream is doing. And hope everyone's having a great time out there doing their thing. So, yeah. This guy is such a fuck. All right, so, check it out. Let's get into the channel. 900. We cannot get the 1,000 subscribers. It's taken forever. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 23 people watching, 8 people. Shout out to everyone here, man. Oi, Rodney, Chrissy Fowl, Mayo Cook, top of the morning. Good morning to everyone here on the live stream. Jeremiah, Danny Setters, Robert Cox. Anyone know why Matic in my ENJ wallet isn't showing the value, but shows the amount of tokens in the... Hey, man, things happen. There's glitches. Maybe Matic is rebranding the Polygon. So look at that. That could be something to do with it. I don't know. Are you staking Bake as well? You have to stake Bake. There's no reason not to. Waiting to take profits from FTM to put more in Bake. I'm at the same place. I don't have Bake right now. I'll be honest with you guys. I can't take every call I put out. I want Bake bad. One of my best friends went into Bake. To me, that's the same as me getting in, because I'm putting someone in that really is new to the game, and I'm telling him, Bake, man, Bake. Adam at $20 and beginning to flag. Huge sign for Adam. I guys told you Adam was one of my top coins. It was a slow mover. People didn't realize what a big boy Adam could become. We were buying Adam at $8, $4, $5. Really didn't pay more than $5 to $6 for my Adam. I knew Adam was going to be huge. Absolutely huge. So, yeah, Adam, man. Top of the morning to you. I mean, what a day. Every day there's another coin I hold that's up 10, 20x. Doing something unbelievable. Like, we have Aave in the buy zone here for you. Look at this. Actually, should lower this buy zone. This is your buy zone. I can even do something like that. There's your buy zone, independent, as we're forming this rising wedge, kind of an ascending triangle. Aave is just doing its thing, continuing to go to the upside. And you can see if you look at the daily, yeah, it has to curve down. It has to reset, but it's doing well because it's going sideways during that reset. Look for Aave to continue on its way up to $813 a coin. We were getting Aave at about 80, so that would be a full 10x once we get to 800 on Aave. Shout out to Levi502. Shout out to Mint Guide, exclamation and only, which I'm not sure what that means, but I think it's cool. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin. I'm going to give you my prediction for Bitcoin for the day and for the, the upcoming future. So we already gave you your projection for Bitcoin. Doing a little tutoring yesterday, showing someone something. So here we go. Looks like Bitcoin is projected to go all the way up here to $61,350. So I'm still waiting on that. And so far, we're projected since down here at 29.5. I called it as the long. I said that is our local bottom. How did I know that? It was divergence. I also had hidden bullish divergence. Please study your divergences. It's when Swing highs in the price don't match swing lows in the price. Do not match swing lows on the actual oscillator. See, price goes swing up to swing up. If you take the same area right here, which is this dip, and you swing it down, it goes to the downside. This is up, this is down. That is hidden bullish divergence. It tells you that the trend will continue. Okay, I know it seems like magic to a lot of people, but it's amazing. GRT is a beast, man. 270. Shout out to anyone who got into GRT. I started buying GRT at 30 cents. Could you do a price prediction on Dent? Yeah, I can, Robbie Ali, for sure. But just here, if you're just got to the channel, listen, I go over Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance is starting to rise, it could hurt your altcoins. So before you ask about a coin, ask about Bitcoin dominance. So let me show you. I'm going over Bitcoin and where Bitcoin's going to go. If Bitcoin does something crazy, it's going to do something to your altcoins. So I don't care what position you're asking about. You need to know what Bitcoin dominance is doing. You need to know what Bitcoin's doing, and you need to know what Total and Total 2 is doing. I will talk about Bitcoin dominance until I'm blue in the face. I'll bring it up every single day until you get it. So I know you're a newbie by asking about your coin when you need to just focus. I love you to death, though, and thank you so much, Robbie Ali, for coming in. I don't want to scare you away. I just want you to know that I'm here for you and giving you what you don't even know you need. All right? So check it out. The daily wants to reset. So Bitcoin's still not looking good on the daily, okay? So I say we have to go to the sideways for a second. So check it out. Let's go back to the 4 hour. So here's my 4 hour chart, all right? And we're going to take away what we see, what I have going here, this line. I have my projection, though. I don't want to take it away. So here's my 4 hour chart. And I see Bitcoin was in a flag and flagged up. Now it's in another flag, but the daily wants to reset. And the 4 hour both need to get to the downside. So that's telling me that the altcoins are going to run for the next day or two. The daily usually takes a few days. So wait for Bitcoin. I think it's going to take till the daily resets for Bitcoin and the 4 hour. Right now we're forming this flag. We have some red momentum right now, though. We do have some red coming down here for Bitcoin, kind of taking the whole market down. A little bit of a sell-off in a few things. Not everything, though. Not everything. I'm going to show you what's really hot and what's going on. DeFi still taking off. You know, we have BNB still holding strong above 120. Band gave up some gains, but doing really well. Atom's still pushing for that 20, but coming back down from 20. People taking profits from these highs. 139. 1 inch still struggling around 5, but holding well above 5, so that's good. Aave back to 504, kind of having an issue around the 515 area. So we're looking at Bitcoin taking a little bit of a dump. I'm going to go to a smaller time frame to see what makes sense here. This really strange red candle is weird because now it's telling me that this could be a dump down all the way to about here. Just like 45,200 to the 200-day moving average on the 30-minute. This dump is starting to happen pretty fast. Will it get bought back up? There's a chance that it wants to hold this pattern, and we're just wicking down into it. They like to do this. They wick down. So normally, Bitcoin will wick itself right back into the pattern. So this could be our temporary low right now, honestly. Let's check the 15-minute, see if it's rolling back. Yeah, see the 15-minute Stokes, they want to curve us back. They want to halt this fall. So looks like the lowest we get is 45,300. We fall from there, we can get all the way back to 41,000. That's if altcoins really just want to roll. Then we can see that Bitcoin's in this channel too. So I just actually found the new pattern. I'll take away my old work. So I found a new pattern. And this is why I have to go to a smaller time frame. So here's the pattern that we're in now. And you have to understand that coins will just go up and down through patterns. I really feel like they're just wicking people out of this pattern. Because the pattern looks so nice. Like, you know, but there's your pattern here. Look, up, down, up. I would long. I'd start to long. I know it sounds insane, but just for a temporary call here. It looks like we'll get to the top of the pattern in the smaller time frames. Could we get to 49? The daily and the 4 hour do not suggest such a thing, okay? But the 15-minute is strong, saying that we're done. Maybe we go sideways up this channel. It's possible. So F2 pool getting some cash. Long since 40K on 5x leverage. Bitcoin S money. Do you think buying CRV USD midterm? Hold on 1 second. I will answer all your questions. We just got to get through Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, and Total 2. I do it every single morning. That's kind of the routine. This is going to help you understand where your altcoins are going to go. So just hold your horses for a second. I love you all. And then we're going to take your tickers. We have a whole hour and a half for tickers. Trust me. A whole part of the show is just going over what you guys want to go over. But right now, you just want to see what's going on with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin can break out of this rising wedge, hold this level. Now, if it's not going to hold this level, it could be a Bart Simpson type of pattern here, right? Now, here's our first level of resistance right there. And then we have another level right about here. So there's our two levels of support and resistance for Bitcoin. We could fall down to that point, you know. This is a rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time, forming somewhat of a double bottom. Do we have no bearish divergence though? We're not looking too bad there. They're actually pretty matched, and we're getting low in the Stokes, which tells me I think 46 was the end there. I think we're going to kind of spike back up. That's my call for the day. I don't really feel us going. If we do go low, my lowest call is $45,237. I'm around there somewhere. It's too much buy pressure for Bitcoin. Too many kids are like, I want it. You know, it wouldn't make sense for people to start selling their Bitcoin right now. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't be logical. So we also push it up on the Stokes in the 1 hour. But I'm telling you, this 4 hour wants to reset. But the 4 hour tells me, and it takes, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes like 24 hours candles to kind of fulfill this and get out of it. We are lacking bearish momentum, though. So there's a chance we curl up here quick. That's what I see happening. I think this is the bottom. This is what I'm going to make a call right now. This is the bottom, and Bitcoin's going to start its way back up the pattern. You could long Bitcoin right now at 46.4 back to 49,000. And all you have to do is keep a stop loss here on the trend line. See what I just said? You guys hear what I just said? Put a stop loss right here at 45.8, 48.5, 750. This area right here. So if we do fall out of the pattern, you don't have to take the hit to support or all the way back down to the next level of support. And then you're matched. So here's my trade for the day for Bitcoin. Buy zone right here. Stop loss right here. And if we begin to break out, I would take profit just right here early at 49K on this little move, because I think we can come back down to the pattern and then break out. Or you could sell half right here and see if you can ride the rest of the move up. But this is my call for Bitcoin right now. Buy zone. Again, don't do anything you see on this channel. This is all what I do for a living. You do what you want for a living. If you like what you see, you can replicate this. But for YouTube purposes, this is for entertainment purposes only. And look what I do. Stop loss. Every time I give anybody a trade, there's protection. I've never put someone in a trade without protection. Proper risk management. A lot of these traders out here giving you guys calls, they're not giving you any risk management. They're not saying, you know, how you should watch your portfolio. They're just not giving you a formula for success. They're spitting tickers at you, and that's great. But they're not giving you a formula for success. So here's my idea right here for Bitcoin. Hold this bottom trend line. Super important. If it can do that, you get in right now. Stop loss at 45,750, 45,800 area, and let it run. So there you go. Temporary target for Bitcoin. And then I already gave you the daily. I say we're going all the way to 60K. You know, and how do I know that? Well, it's the measured move of this bigger area here. So you got this measured move. Boom. Boom. Ba-bam, bam, ba-bam, right? If I get that out of the sauce and raise it nicely, that even says $83,000, which is insane, right? On the daily. So now I'm one of the first people to give you your $83,000 target for Bitcoin, but that's what I'm seeing. And look at the 3-day, looks beautiful. 3-day has room to go, and we're ready to rock. So Bitcoin looking good on the 3-day. The 4-hour and the daily suggests that we go somewhat sideways. The 1 hour suggests we might get a quick pop. We'll see what happens. The 4-hour really is going to determine whether that stochastic curves up now or it continues to the downside. That's why I'm taking a risk on that trade. Every trade is a risk. So you get in now, there's a chance you do get stopped out at 47,750. But I think there's a higher probability that Bitcoin does bounce back to 49,000. So there's my call for Bitcoin. Gave you a possible trade. Also showed you where I see it going long term, which is $84,000. My next level, though, is 59,000. 60K, we'll reconvene from there. I think we'll probably consolidate, and a bunch of fun stuff will happen in that region. But for the most part, yeah, we're on our way to 80 to 100K. Calling it right here and right now. Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at dominance. What is Bitcoin dominance? If you're new to the show, you may not sure what it is. Miami FUD, Daytona Nissan FUD, MasterCard FUD. What are you talking about? If we don't have enough history, we use the 4-hour candles as daily candles. Exactly. Bitcoin is the king. Everything follows the big daddy. Follow life or learn how to fish. Change your life. All his charts and setups are posted on the charts channel in Telegram. Let me post a link to that right here. Actually, I've never done that. So here's my charts and calls only. This is where it's just calls and charts. I don't let even people talk, not one word. You can't even comment on it. If I see one comment, I delete it. So hit this link. This will take you to all my calls. Clean calls for free right now. And eventually I may charge. So you might want to get in there now. Hit that like button. Let's get it going. 29 people watching, 18 likes. That's not the lifer way. It's just not. It's not the way we go. Bitcoin dominance in a bit of a cup and handle. Look at this. Cup, handle. Say it's not. Cup and a handle. Also breaking out of this falling wedge, but then coming into its next falling wedge. I show you the 3-day is pointing to the upside and wants to rip. Tells me that Bitcoin is just gearing up. This moment for Bitcoin right now, this 45, 46,000, this is just an accumulation period. People are getting ready to blast off. I usually sit in my three seasons room and drink morning coffee and watch on my phone. Too cold for that day, so I'm inside watching on my TV. Wow, it's way easier to see on the big screen. Miami is letting citizens pay taxes, bills, whatever, with Bitcoin, for example. That's FUD? Miami FUD, Daytona Nissan FUD, MasterCard FUD. I don't know, man. There's no FUD, man. Let's stop using the word FUD. Let's get real. FUD is like, you don't want to talk about FUD. FUD is fake news. So we don't discuss FUD here. Like, we don't propagate the fakeness, right? So check it out, man. Bitcoin dominance, if it does break out, it has a target all the way back here. It's 73.87. Will we see a massive sell-off in alts as Bitcoin rips to the upside? There's a chance. Shout out to Chief Dubas. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining and being a part of the live stream. It means the world to me that you want to share your most precious resource with me, and that is your time. So the 3-day looks good for Bitcoin dominance, right? The daily, the same as Bitcoin, has to come to the downside. So I think for the next couple days, it's looking okay for the altcoins. Same as the 4-hour, to the downside. So I'm sticking to what I said yesterday. Looks like we'll get, because if the 4-hour is looking like this, we should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 40 hours more of amazing altcoin gains because the Bitcoin dominance wants to continue to the downside. I showed you we also put it in this pennant. And look, it's also in a head and shoulder pattern. Head is a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Let's take the target of that head and shoulder. If you don't know what a head and shoulder is, please Google it and start to learn. I'm going to teach you. It's the most bearish pattern in the world when it's this side. When it's inverted, it's one of the most bullish patterns in the world. What does inversion mean? It means it's just flipped upside down, right? This would be an inverted head and shoulder. This is what an inverted head and shoulder would look like, okay? These are bullish. These break to the upside. Measured moves. How do you get your measured move? Neckline to the head of the shoulder, to the head of the neck. Shoulder to the head. Neckline to the head. Bring it over here. That's your target of them. So they go together. That's a whole measured move. Anyway, so there's a head and shoulder right there on Bitcoin dominance. Looks like we could get it all the way back down to 57. Bitcoin goes to 57. The altcoins are going to rally like you wouldn't believe. So right now I'm giving you the 3-day looks good for Bitcoin dominance. 3-day looks good for Bitcoin. Yeah. So, but the 4-hour suggests bearishness. And so does the daily for Bitcoin dominance and for Bitcoin. So right now, watch your trades. Watch. Looks like your alts are going to be okay for the next few days. So that's when people are asking about your altcoins. You want to understand Bitcoin dominance. If dominance starts to rip, it's going to hurt your altcoins. Hands down. Hands down. So be careful with that. Someone asked about EGLD the other day in the channel. I said I thought the buy right here was the entry, right there at 149 on the wick, and I believe it was. Now it's starting its new trajectory up. Starting a new trajectory. Yeah, it got sold off. It did its thing, but starting to do its new trajectory, and I have a target up here at $323 for EGLD. EGLD is not just going to stop out of nowhere. So more coming for EGLD. The next 4 or 5 days looks like more moves for the altcoins. More moves for the altcoins. And we can see that by Bitcoin sideways, by dominance not looking like it wants to rip yet. The 3-day is the only thing that's strong, but we need to wait for the 4-hour and the daily to kind of work themselves out. Now we're going to look at total and total 2. What are they? Total and total 2. Total is all of the altcoins in the entire space put together. We're at $1.4 trillion. Okay? Our high was 1.460. So we're about, or 1.410 right now. Our high was 1.460. We're only $50 billion away from the high. So we're basically at the all-time high that the market has ever been at. I'm holding $2,000 in Doge. You saw me make 2 trades. You seem to have a bad memory, my friend, because remember I doubled up on that. And there's my Doge right there. Yeah, I'm holding no stop loss. Down $100. I don't give a dang. I don't use a stop loss unless I have to. I make sure you do. If you're new, please use a stop loss in every trade that I post. Okay? And you're going to say, oh, but you don't use a stop loss and you tell us to use a stop loss. Then we get stopped out. My thing is this. If you're not ready to handle what's going on, if you don't plan, like I planned this trade. And for me, look, I made a few $100,000 in the last few weeks. So if I lose $1,000 on Doge, I'm okay. So that's my risk tolerance. I'm okay to lose $1,000. So my stop loss is the entire position. Okay? But that may not be your position. You may only have $10,000 and you cannot put $1,000 on Doge with the stop loss. Gorilla Glue wiped my memory. I love Gorilla Glue, man. I was on the Tropicana cookies last night. That was it. So shout out to everyone. Yeah, and wow, we're getting a spike already, a $6 billion spike just now. $6 billion comes in and out of this market in a second. This was just at 410. It's now at 416. So this is what I see happening. My high was about these 2 levels here. My biggest high was if we hit 1486. We did get a little rejected at 1460. And I think we consolidate here and maybe slow down in the pump. But there's a chance we continue up to the upside. You know, there's no saying when this will end. I'm just trying to give you some parameters for where we could be having a cool off. 1.5 trillion in my mind was an area where we might see a cool off. Like right here, look, we had our cool off. We hit 1.1 and we cooled all the way back down to 830. Then we played games in that 830 and then we busted through a trillion and now we're past a trillion. Like I don't see us ever going below 1 trillion. So that's total. That's all of the altcoins. Right now the 4-hour for the altcoins looks like, you know, the Stokes want to curve, but they can curve from up here and then continue to the upside. I've seen that. Something like this. See that? Just a pause and they boom. And right there was a big move. Look at that. That started a big move. And we're kind of in a similar thing here. So are we starting another big move or adding to that move? 4-hour looks okay. The Stokes look like they may want to turn. So that's telling me something. Daily is a little overbought though on both. You know, Stokes are high. Daily, like, it's telling us, hey, man, you know. But the 3-day wants to continue to the upside, and it has a lot more upside, in my opinion. So watch your altcoins, but it looks like they're going to have at least a couple, I think a month more. I think, yeah, Bitcoin rips. They may take slight hits, but not big. Think about it. Bitcoin just went from 29,000 to 48,000. Everyone says, oh, when Bitcoin rips, your alts are going to get hit. And then I said, wait. Bitcoin did just rip, and the alts didn't get hit. Let's do a juxtaposition. I've never done this for you. Look at total 2. We're going to flip into 2 charts. Because we're gonna put this to bed right now. The nonsense that I hear from people that don't do their research. They say things, but they don't have any charts to back it up. They don't have anything to back it up. I show and prove, and I did say it long at 46.5, didn't I? You're already at 46.678. I'm just saying. Already kind of leading you in the right direction in real time. Now let's take a look at where we were. Let's do the same time frame. Daily. This is the daily. And look, it will match. See how this matches your times? So we'll close them up and we'll see. Look, Bitcoin ripped. And what happened? The altcoins ripped as well. Right? Look. And then look, Bitcoin did go down. The altcoins went up. But even here, while Bitcoin was ripping, the altcoins didn't rip. They went sideways here. But right here is where Bitcoin started to rip, right around there. And you're right. We did get a sell-off in the alts right down to here. But then look, the alts and Bitcoin ripped together in this period. Because look, there's a rip up and there's a rip up. So here's where the alts and Bitcoin went up together. The alts did not go down when Bitcoin went up to the upside. Now Bitcoin went down and the alts went up even more. Okay, so yes, boom. And then Bitcoin went up again and the alts went up with it again. Look at that. This is total 2, excluding Bitcoin. See that? So I'm giving it to you real, like, and you're seeing, and I believe it's DeFi. DeFi is defying the odds. They said, okay, Bitcoin can go up, but I make more money in DeFi, so why would I rush into Bitcoin when I'm staking cake and making 10x? Bitcoin didn't do that for me. These alts are more powerful at the moment. DeFi is expressing itself in a heavy manner. And so we kind of put that to rest, right? We're not saying they don't move the greatest. They did move. Look, they made their biggest moves here in this nice move, but they made a huge move here. Altcoins went from 397 all the way to $559 billion, while Bitcoin went from 3,300, right? See right here, all the way up to 4,800. So the altcoins are loving the moves in Bitcoin. They're not getting slammed. And this is what happened in the last bull run. So you don't always get a slamming just because Bitcoin's going to the upside. So there you go, man. I just kind of put that to rest. I'm not saying it's always perfect, but don't like panic sell your alts just because Bitcoin's looking like it's going to rip, you know, but be careful though. I need 50K. All ships rise with the tide. When is DeFi going to dip into the derivative market? Not too long from now, and SNX is going to take it. Chris, you just used the word I need 50K. You know, before I woke up this morning, I wanted to talk to I thought I would talk about the word need and want on my channel. They're horrible words, and they actually create a lack. Your language creates an energy. Your energy creates what you bring into your life, right? When you use the word I need, you're telling the universe that you don't have, and then you're actually attracting more lack. Opposite, you know, you attract what you project. That's what you attract. So when you say, I need a girlfriend, you're telling the universe that you don't have a girlfriend because you're not confident. Maybe you're not going out. You're not getting yourself out there. You're doing something to block yourself from getting a girlfriend, right? And then when you say, I need a girlfriend, you're going to attract more lack. You're going to have more times where you're alone because you're saying to the universe that you don't have. And you're telling the universe that you're unable. So instead of saying, I need a girlfriend, you say, I'm going to find a woman in my life. I will, I am. You exchange the word I need and I want for I am and I do. I do go outside and I will go outside today and meet someone that makes me happy. I will find a girlfriend today. And so when you use the word, Chris Conlon said, I need 50K, right? So when you use the word I need 50K, it means that you don't have 50K. So then you're saying you don't have, and then you're going to live a life of lack because you're going to attract more lack into your life. You can't use those words. You can't use those words. Not good. Don't use want and don't use need, especially in trading. I need this trade to go well. That means many of your trades haven't gone well, and you're asking for more trades to go wrong. You're asking for lack. No, I will plan this trade out properly with a chart, and I will hit my target. That's what you say, not I need 50K. Chris, what you should be saying is you would like to get tutoring from the Crypto Lifer so you could learn how to chart so you can make 50K. Anyway, so we put that to rest with Total and Total 2. Now let's have fun with you guys. I want to see these tickers come in. I realized there was a lot of comments. Let's get into the comments. I'm deep diving into the comments now. We did Bitcoin. We did Bitcoin dominance. I even gave you a trade on Bitcoin earlier. I showed you, and it's already up. You could have actually gotten out of that trade on leverage and done great. Bitcoin is never going to 10K again. That's ridiculous. Leafy went home. Bitcoin to 10K. That's mad funny. Leafy went home. I don't know what that means. Let's take a look at the dollar index. Thank you for saying that. Holding me down, man. Jesse B on the move. Dollar index, 90.60, falling off a cliff. We're doing great. Look, we had the inverted head and shoulders. I thought we could get here. We didn't. We didn't hit the target of the inverted head and shoulders. That's a good thing. That's a great sign. And now look, we're in this channel. I'm going to put you guys in a new channel now. Apple T is your trend line. Sometimes I just have muscle memory. So look, up, down, up. We're going to the downside here. Clearly to me. Clearly. And if we go to that 4 hour, it's looking so. Daily does want to rip to the upside, but I think we're just going to get a lack of momentum. I really do. And kind of maybe play games in here and then go to the bottom. And then we could come to the top and move to the bottom. But I'm projecting this to just continue to the downside. So there's your dollar index. That affects Bitcoin. That affects your stock market, everything. If the dollar pumps, it hurts the stocks. It makes stocks less valuable. Think, if your stock is worth $20 and the dollar's worth 90 cents and the dollar goes up to 95 cents, your stock's now worth less money, right? Because the dollar's more valuable than the stock now. But if the stock goes down to 80 cents, your stock now rises in value as well. So you do, if you're playing the stock market, you really want to know what's going on. Lifer is the GOAT, made $1,500 in a second by longing Bitcoin now. Look at that. He made $1,500 in a second by longing Bitcoin off the G. Roman Hamza, my man, dude. Yo, he's been taking my advice. You know, people get into my channel and they're like, who is this guy, right? It takes them like a month. Then they take 1 call. Then they take 2 calls. Then they take 3 calls. Then they say, wow, this man nailed it. I can't watch. My signal is acting crazy. LOL here again. Shout out to Lynn N. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Jesse B. Everyone here on the live, man. You guys rock. One of my subscribers just made $1,500. Okay? In a second by longing Bitcoin. Hey, man, I made the call for you right there. I made the call for you live on the channel. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. Yeah, look, I got you in it. And let's go back to my call in the 15-minute. The Stokes are ready to go for you. And the cool thing about it is I still gave you a stop loss. I still gave you an idea that, you know, just in case it doesn't work in our favor. God forbid, right? So there you go, my friends. Have you heard of Bake? Yo, you're hilarious. Have you heard of Bake? We have been pushing Bake for the last 2 days straight. Bake has been one of the biggest coins in my whole bag. I actually haven't bought Bag yet, but in my best friend's bag, I got him to buy Bake. I'll show you what's going on with Bake. I'm telling you right now, I don't have capital that I want to take out of something to move into Bake at the very moment. So right now I got Bake in a cup and handle, coming out of the cup and handle, forming a new trajectory, doing its thing. I gave this call in my channel. Leafy went home. It's so funny. Yeah, look, I run a trading room with 440 people inside the trading room. Maybe there's even more today. 447 people in the trading room. I have 4 rooms. I have the Crypto Lifer, results, and futures and spot. No one really does that, but if you want to put your futures here, you can. I have the Uniswap coins and pre-sales. Okay. I got the Crypto Lifer beginners. I got the group chats and calls only. I got the billboard. I got the admins room. And I have the trader group. Okay. So this is where it's at, man. This is where it's at. So access to everything. We're eventually going to get a Discord. We're starting a Patreon. We're making our move. But I start a cake. If you see what I'm talking about last night, whenever I usually don't do this. I'm not like, but whenever I say, you ever see me jump on into the live and look at these beautiful, you could win a Tesla by trading just $100 worth of Bitcoin on crypto.com. Love Tesla and Bitcoin? This competition could be for you. Check this out, guys. You could win a Tesla by trading just $100 worth of Bitcoin on crypto.com. Love Tesla and Bitcoin? This competition could be for you. Hong Kong-based crypto exchange crypto.com has announced a new scheme for users that gives them the chance to win a Tesla electric car if they trade just $100. Planning to buy a Tesla with Bitcoin? Trade at least $100 of USD in crypto.com and you'll be entered to win one of 4 Teslas. Start trading now until March 8th. Lucky draw details. Dude, I'll trade $100. I'm gonna throw $100 in crypto.com. Just because I would love to win a Tesla. Absolutely amazing. I do want to win the X, right? So we'll see what happens, man. My buddy has an X, I believe. I don't know all my models yet, but I got in and it was unbelievable. Can you take a look at XOR? Yeah, we'll take a look at that, Robert Cox. You're one of my best followers. Chart YFII, please. Robert Hanza. Let's take a look at YFII. But Bake, this is a call I want everyone to understand. Bake, still in the buy zone, still doing its thing. I'm going to put a trade out for it in a second. And I'm going to give the stop loss, all that fun business. But look, the 4 hours mad low. Low Stokes on the MACD. MACD turning bullish. Cup and handle. You have a bunch of things going for you with Bake. You can get Bake for BNB. BNB is ripping pretty good, but I believe Bake will outpace it. It will outpace it. I believe you can only get Bake for BNB. I don't even know if you can get Bake for BUSD at the moment. I'm here. I was stoning one. Stone one YGM. Yeah, hey, there you go. Can you please link the groups for Telegram? Thanks for sharing. Could you please link the groups for Telegram? Yeah, I mean, just start with one group. Start with the trading group. It's in my description of my video, man. It's in the description of the video, and then from there, you can get into the next groups because I pinned the next groups to this group. This is where it all starts. Yeah, only BNB for Bake. They want to, isn't that funny? They're smart. They're smart. They come up with a coin. They're like, oh, now we can pump my BNB coin. Because if they only keep one pair and they make it hot, then they pump BNB as well, right? and that helps all their BNB holders. So they kill two birds with one stoned. Like Stone 1 YGM over there, stoning one. Get off the pots. Get off the pots, kids, and get into the chats. So check it out. The 4 hour. And so here's my call for Bake real quick. And then I'm gonna get into your ticker. I'm gonna go into XOR. I'm gonna look at YFII, and we're gonna chart what you guys want me to chart. So take a look, man. This is my buy zone. To me, it's very like kind of at the tipping point of the buy zone. 3.599. If you get it any lower, that would be beautiful. So between 3 and 3.5 really is the buy zone. It's kind of on its way. Stop loss if you may. But I've seen every cup and handle break to the upside that I've charted. What is the value property of Bake? Bake basically, Cake is the last coin that did really well. People stake right now, okay? The gas fees are really high for ETH. So when you stake, you get like 100%, 100%. So I'll show you Cake right now. Pancake swap. Pancake swap we were on about 2 months ago. We started buying it at 60 cents. It's now over $6 a coin. So at 10x our money, I put 1,000 turned into $10,000. Then what I also did, that's weird, my MetaMask ain't there. What's going on? That's really strange. Okay, I'm not using Google Chrome. I'm using something else. I just had a heart attack. You just saw me have a heart attack. That's life in crypto, man. You have $10,000 and a digital fox hanging on your computer. More than that. Oh, my Jesus. You just saw me turn ghost white, right? Not for the faint of heart. Crypto's not for the faint of heart. But you go to Pancake Swap, all right? Hey, sweetheart. Pancake Swap makes you a lot of money. How does it make you a lot of money? Because you're able to stake, farm, get in pools, and just do all sorts of craziness. You know? So, like, I have a stake going right now. I have multiple stakes. I'm farming in a pool with LP tokens. And look at how much you can make, all right? Let me look at the APR. 144% a year, 182% a year. Nothing in the bank would ever give you that. My EGLD pool, unlock my wallet. It's not unlocking my wallet for some reason now. Now Cake doesn't want to connect, which never happened, right? Probably just have to reset. Sometimes I do have to like get rid of my my cookies and stuff. I don't know why. Having an issue connecting to Cake right now, but Cake is gonna make you. Cake presents a lot of ways to make money, and the fees are cheaper than ETH, and it gets run by Binance. So Binance is starting another one called Bake. Bake looks like it's gonna replicate Cake very well. So how long do you have to stay locked in? For a day. There's no locking period. That's another thing that I like about Cake. There's no locking period. You get in and out whenever you want. Whenever you want. Funny, now I can't connect my wallet. Funny business. Oh, and that's why. Look, I have to be on the Binance Smart Chain. Duh. I had to change my chain. See, now I'm connected. And see, look, I've earned 2 Cake here, and then I compound it. Every couple of days, I hit the compound button. I started with 337. I now have 344, and I just keep gaining Cake. Right now, Cake's $6. I've gained 10 Cake. That's $60. Here's another Cake pool where I'm earning Cake. Another half a Cake here coming in on the comp Cake. I'm staking comp for Cake. And then I also have an EGLD pool. I've made 2 EGLDs. They're 160 a piece, right? I also staked Cake earlier, and I started staking Cake at 60 cents. Yeah, you don't have to lock up at any period of time, and that's why this has an advantage over every other staking. There's no locking period. Right now, I could unstake at any moment, and I'm still making my dough. This has produced me over $1,000 a month in passive income. I mined Reef, 13,000 Reef. They turned into like 5 cents a piece, 4.5 cents a piece. So that's why we're honing in on Bake, because we understand the ecosystem and we know what Bake is about, and we know what Bake can do. We know what Bake can do for us. What can Bake do for you? Get baked. So my idea is this. Here's your buy zone. You have to realize too, when I'm in a trade, I'm an admin in a group of 4,000 people. I'm also in my own, I almost have my own group with 400 people. I also have a Twitter following with 700 people, and I also have Instagram with 11,000. If I put a trade out, there's a potential of me to reach about 15,000 people. So when I put a trade out as well, it gets put on a lot of radars. So I am the catalyst for things through the market. And then another guy like me takes my trade, and he has another 5,000 to 7,000 people that he knows. So between 5 of us and 10 of us in the game, we're able to reach about 100,000 people. I'm not saying we pump coins, because I do not pump coins. I do not. But what I am telling you is when I put out a call, a lot of people see it because it spreads like wildfire through the underground of crypto. I am the crypto lifer. I'm not as popular as you think with my 1,000 subbies, but I have ways and connections, and I know a lot of people, and I'm in a lot of different groups. So there's your sell. There's your position here. If you like to make 134% while you're making 30% staking, you can stake it for 30%. Let's take a look at BakeSwap in a second. Okay, so there it is. That's exactly how I felt with my Matic. Said 0 balance this morning, but showed how many I bought. All right, Cake Pool can be staked and unstaked at any time. Yeah, it's the beauty, man. So we're going to take this call. We're going to send it out. And what I do is I put it out to the multiple groups right now, so everyone can see it. I don't hold back. This is Bake. Okay, watch Bake. Cup and handle for Bake. Working hard here for you guys. Bake BNB. And this is how we make it happen, guys, as a team. Shout out to Jose. Always talking about the team, man. Always pushing for the team. Okay, so there's a call. Let's get back into your tickers. Your tickers were flying in, and I feel like they slowed down, guys. I'm ready for tickers now. Please jump on in. Jump on in. I just joined again. Sorry. Did you go over MFT? No. I am the crypto lifer, right? So check it out, man. Yeah, man. And think about it. When you made yourself the crypto lifer, when Bitcoin was only at $7,000, $8,000, $6,000, $7,000, right? We were just kind of coming out of a bear market. We were still in a bear market when I was streaming. Last January, even before then, I committed myself to something that I knew was going to be great. I knew it was going to be great. So that's where this comes from, man. That's where this comes from. Like, I committed to something that I knew was going to be great because I had the foresight. Spent money on a logo, designed all this, got all this going on because I knew it was going to help you guys because I wanted to make people money. I made money in the last bull run, and I knew we were in another cycle. I understood the cycles, I understood the math. It all made sense to me, and I said, you know what? I have this locked in. Why don't I share my knowledge with others to help them make money, right? Why keep these things to myself and be grime? So that's where all this came from, man. It was just wanting to share the love, man. Wanting to share the love. Now we get to that laid-back music again. Do you guys like the laid-back music, the focus music, or do you like the intense EDM? Let me know. I just want to find out what you guys like so I can cater to you guys. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you, Sam. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Emil. You know, me and Emil, every morning on the bench, man. You don't even know. Sharing is caring. Hey, Lifer, good morning from Italy. Shout out to JJ Brasso, my man. Ciao, bella. Manja. We like the lo-fi. I love the lo-fi. Lo-fi just keeps it going, right? Just like, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And, you know, I put this out here. This is Fiat Leak. A lot of you guys don't know what Fiat Leak is. Go to Fiat Leak. I'm going to show you it right now. FiatLeak.com. It's going to show you where the fiat is leaking into. And honestly, you could trade with this. You think I'm joking? You watch where the money's going, and you can start moving into that. Look, like Qdom. Qdom's hot right now. See that? And I'm just showing you how much money you can make in the space. Like, let me break it down. I put $250 into DRT, right? Sold at 30 cents. When it went to $2, sold it, right? So that's a 6x. Turn the $250 into $1,200. Turn another $250 into the new Cypher. When new Cypher doubled, sold that. Took those to now new Cypher triple maybe. So I took 600 and about 900. Then I have 1,500 off of $400 or maybe $500. Then I took that. I put that into Qdom. at 435. It went all the way to like 6 something. I turned that into 2 grand. I sold that. I then distributed the 2 grand, 500 into Doge, another 1,000 into 1inch. 1inch is up 150. And see, and now I'm taking 250 and turning it into $5,000-$10,000 and just maximizing. And I'm doing that in many, many places. Like if I went over all the ways I did that, you would not believe it. I got into Orchard this summer. What's the deal with ADA? It's about to run up the deployment of their network. ADA is huge, man. I love ADA. Cardano has been a call of mine since 2017. I met Charles Hawkinson's. If you go to my channel, I actually have a video with me and Charles. I've been in a room with them. I've interviewed him. I've hung out with the guy. Pretty interesting. So go to my channel. Should be in the video playlist, right? Trading and news videos. And there's a video with me and Charles Hawkinson's somewhere in here. This is where I was predicting the Dow drop. One man predicted the Dow drop. I was telling you guys the Dow was about to drop before it did. Cake start. Yo, Bake is gonna do its thing, man. I'm telling you. 15,000 people took the know about this call at this point. So, one of them, someone I know, I won't disclose who it is, put $25,000 into it last night. Okay. I know another person that put 2,000. So me personally know people that put like around 30, 40 grand into this. So there you go. ADA has a deal with that, with the African government to take over Africa, man. It's going to be a huge, huge thing. It's going to be gigantic. Watch for Cardano. It's doing a flag right now. I gave you a call for Cardano. This is the buy zone. Here was your stop loss. Never hit the stop loss. The buy zone was 69. We went all the way to the sell zone at 96. So we'll negate that trade. That trade happened. Okay? That was a trade I gave you guys. It happened exactly as planned, exactly as I said. You could see it right there. If I can undo. Do I undo the, you can't undo the deletes. There it is, yeah. This trade, buy zone, sell zone. How much did you make if you listened to the lifer? If you took my call, you made 30%. In how long? In about 2 days. And that's small time. Like, that's nothing compared to what we usually do. But it's still a damn good call. 2 days at 30%. Look, the 4 hours about to reset. We're forming a bit of a bull flag up here. I'm going to show you my next target for Cardano. And I'm going to give you your next trade for Cardano. Right here, live on the live stream. You don't get this anywhere else for free. You really don't. People are charging an arm and a leg, $1,000 a month for this type of stuff. And honestly, they're grind because I'd rather share it and make you guys rich and then have you guys kind of like fly me out. And I'm telling you right now, I'll probably get more being the man and doing it this way than I am being greedy. And I truly believe that. I don't need to be greedy to make a living. And I don't need to be greedy to become the man. You become the man by helping others. That's cool. That's what's cool. Even hip hop lately has got this, like, if you watch a lot of hip hop videos, my shooter this, my shooter that, get it, it's all about smoking weed till you're out of your mind, drinking lean. It's horrible. They're telling kids the worst things to do. And I'm sad because I've been in hip hop my whole life. I have an album on iTunes. Like, hip hop was my life. Hip hop raised me. I was raised by Talib Kweli's album, Reflection Eternal, like raised by him. Like, my parents were fighting a lot. They were close to divorce. I was going through a lot. I was getting arrested. A lot of stuff was happening to me as a kid. I went through a lot of crazy stuff. Emil can attest to it. Emil knows my story. It's insane. People robbing me. You wouldn't even know, man. You don't even know what I've been through. So, friends double crossing me. Just, Anyway, so I learned the hard way as a young kid, man, that being a good guy is the best way to get through, right? Yeah, high tech and Talib, man. Remember, man? Best place to buy ADA, I think, is Binance. And why isn't ADA on Coinbase yet? Strange, right? So here's your buy zone for ADA. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to bring your stop loss down just a little bit. And these are my calls. Stop loss is right with this wick area here. So here's your next move for ADA, up to $1.69. I also showed you that we have a 3-day move on total, so the altcoins look great. There's another call by the channel. And what I do is I go and post this now in the live into my channel, into the Telegram. And now you have another call that you can take. So here's Crypto Lifer. I go to the charts only and boom, it goes in right there. And there you go. Charts and calls only. So now we have 2 calls on the live stream today. We have Bake and we have ADA. All right. Just gave you 2 free calls and showed you multiple calls went already into the good side. All right. Hey, Lifer, just following up with our conversation last night. Shall I get out of MTV and move into Bake? Let's take a look at MFT. I told you not to sell that MFT, man. Remember? Let's take a look at Mainframe. Another thing is, like, a newbie to the game texted me about Mainframe. So to me, he might know a little bit of something. See, I hold till the target. You know, the target of Mainframe is up here. $151%. And we're getting the target. So we are a little high on the 4 hour. It looks like we may reset on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at that daily, though. That's what you want to look at. So the daily is... Let's take a look. Daily's curving a little bit. Interesting that we popped even when the daily wasn't looking that great, right? We still got a little bit of a pop here on the RSI. I like to ride to the target. That's what I like to do. I like to ride till the target. So I would stay until the target. But if you're up and you got things going well, then jump on in. Yeah, man, I had a great session with Ali last night. Really got it in. We went over his portfolio. We went over risk management. He has a great portfolio. SNX, Loop Ring, Uni, Link, ADA, MFT, XRP, and some ETH and some Bitcoin. I thought he did wonderful. Good to see you guys. I'm listening but can't watch. Adam, anytime, man. Adam, shout out to Adam Khan. That's why I keep my voice nice and Barry White for you, Adam, so you can listen and have a nice session. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is hilarious, these things. Jesse Jungle, man. Miami City residents can now pay city fees and taxes in Bitcoin. Miami government smart move. It all starts with one. If you build, they will come. Bitcoin, the mayor of Miami, announces last night he was able to build support and ultimately gain approval to essentially make Miami the first Bitcoin-enabled municipal in the United States. It's over. It's over. It's over, man. I'm Gucci Rose. Bought the dip on Bitcoin, Alpha, Sushi, and FTM. There was a dip. $2,500 up since Lifer told BTC deal. My subscribers up $2,500 since the beginning of the live stream, man. Maybe move 30% into Bake. Yeah, move 30% into Bake. I like that. I like that. That's what I would do. I like that call. I like that call. GRT continuing to rip. Look at those 2 giant candles. Unbelievable. Absurdity on the daily, right? Got to take some profits at one point, right? 287. But yeah, I mean, this is insane. This is insane. So you took the dip. You said you bought the dip. Let me look at the 7-minute. So that was a dip. And you can see FTM is forming this rising wedge here. Rising channel. Kind of a bull flag channel, but to the upside, right? I had a new entry right here on the line. Possibly could have gotten down in it again. So now we are back on a dip at 18.57. We were all the way up at 19. We hit 19.30 on FTM. We started buying FTM here at the bottom of the pattern at 13.6. This is what I teach. If you take a tutoring session with me, I show you how to draw patterns and buy the bottom of the pattern. This is only where I buy, or the possible retest, or this area here. These are it. I never buy inside of the pattern. Never, ever, ever, ever buy inside the pattern. Not a good idea, not a good look. It's how you get hurt. It's how you lose a lot of money. It's how you get your stop loss slammed over and over and over again. We look at this, though, and, you know, you can just see the trajectory. Beautiful consolidation, bit of a double bottom here, and forming its way out of a bull and parabolic on its way to its next move. It had a big move here, got sold off, formed that consolidation. You wait for consolidation to find its way. When it's starting to run out of room inside the pennant, that's where you make your execution, right in this area here. You do that over and over and over and over and over and over again. I can show you Filecoin. They look almost identical because someone showed me Filecoin recently. And look at it. When I zoom it up and I make it look, they look very similar. Very, very similar, right? Filecoin about to do its thing as well. Forming this rounded bottom. Oh, I love this one. It formed the wedge here and it broke out. It did a retest though. A little bit of a, so we got a little sell off in the alts earlier today for whatever reason. 42. But where I see this going, this is going all the way to 62. 50% gains out of Filecoin and more. Filecoin, if you look at it on a bigger time frame, like a 3-day, you give it an auto and you'll see, man, it has an all-time high like when it came out here in the 400s. So Filecoin was a big boy. And it's starting to make its way. Once it breaks this level here, see, it's going to have an issue at 42 because this is the last candle's close. But once it breaks this level pretty harshly, if you get a candle to close here on the 15, 30, or 1 hour, that's a chance to long and continue this rip to the upside. So Filecoin, man, then it'll be in price discovery and anything. See a gap up? I see gap up. That's a space where there's no resistance or support. Any USD to crypto methods. I don't know what that means. Maybe move 30% into Bake. Yeah, BNB. I remember those days. A movie. It was a movie, bro. We lived a movie, man. We lived a real movie. People don't. I'm gonna write that movie one day, Emil. Yo, you grab me by the side, bro. I'm trying to. They're beating him up, right? And I'm holding him, and you grab me by the side, and you go, "Hey." He told me where you're. He told me, man. He's a snake, man. Don't defend a snake. And I was like, and I couldn't believe it. Like you let me know right then and there. And that's when me and you were bonded for life. You know, I never talked to that dude again. Isn't that funny? His uncle grew up with my father. We were close like this. You're from JP. And me and you now are linked for life. And I won't even talk to that dude ever again, you know? Could you take a look at Aave? Yeah, for sure, man. Aave's one of my favorite coins doing its thing. It's in a bull flag and projected to go up to 813. We already went over Aave earlier today. And I'll show you what I have going on for Aave. I have an actual trade for it as well. If I hit the auto. Aave's in this inverted head and shoulder coming up out of a rising wedge. It's in the buy zone right now. My buy zone is between 506 and about 530 area. 539 even. I'm giving you a whole $40 buy zone. Nice little buy zone. So it's right now in the middle of the buy zone. Stop loss would be below 467 where we could have some issues if we break that area because then we could gap down to 389. So that's why you want your stop loss right around there. You could even put your stop loss a little higher. Right in this area here. But I see this going up and hitting $813. See, 813. There's my sell zone. 56% gains coming out of Aave. Let's keep the tickers coming, man. Let's keep the tickers coming. I want to interact with you. Shout out to everyone. Yippee-ki-yay, Stone 1. Roll call, baby. Shout out to everyone here. Danny Setters, Jeremiah, Lynn N, Roman Hamza, Chrissy Fouts, Emil Cook, Robert Cox, Ali Farad, BC in the Matrix. Haven't seen you in a while, man. My dude. Cheers, my friend. Jesse B, Mint Guide only. Ali Farret. Jesse B again, just because you said bake, and I love you, man. Waiting to take profits from FTM and put them into bake. I'm going to do the same. Oi Rodney. Shout out to Oi Rodney, man. I got schooled yesterday. I figured that out. Levi 502. Shout out to Robbie Ali. You want Dent. Let's take a look at a prediction on Dent. Reese Arnold, a prediction on Matic. We'll take a look at Matic. ETH, please, for Lynn. So here, we got 3 people now. We got Robbie asking for Dent. We have Reese asking for Matic. And we have Lynn asking for ETH. So let's take a look at Dent. I believe it was Dentcoin, right? Something to do with medical stuff, from what I remember. I remember this coin is an old coin, was out a long time ago. DNT. See, I have work on almost every single coin, but we'll redo my work here. We'll get rid of this bar, a lot of squiggly lines. What I was using this as an example is when to buy on the bottom of a trend line, when things are rounded, right? So here, we see a bit of a flag. This is starting to look a little like MFT, even FTM and Phil, I mean, but a smaller version of it. Same pattern on a smaller time frame. So you get your rounded bottom, forming the cup. We'll zoom in and we'll see what we see now for Dent. So yeah, this looks very similar. Already making its trajectory. Once it breaks this level, it will be in price discovery. So it needs to break 24 and then it's going to be gone. It's, you know, it's gone. Like, see that? That's a cup and handle as well. See, cup. This is a huge cup. So you bring the cup to each side of the cup. And there's your handle. Cup and handle. Cup and handle. So now you're going to take your trajectory. Top price down to bottom price inside the cup at an angle. Swing it back here. It should be at about a 45. The angle matters because you find your way. Like, this isn't the angle. That isn't the angle. That's not the angle. It's like there. No, right there. Okay. And I see this going up to 33, my favorite number, from 24. Dentacoin. Let's see how long, and let's see the strength of the move. Let's check our oscillators now to give you kind of an idea of where we're headed and when. So right now the 1 hour wants to reset. So look for this to go sideways a little bit for the next few hours. 4 hour actually also wants to reset. So to me, it tells me it's going to form a pennant here of some type. A little bit of rejection. So look for it to flag. I think it'll flag out right here. What we can do is I can take my bars pattern. We'll grab some bars from here to here. I don't want that one. That's good enough. So I think we're going to do something like that. And we're going to have a little bit of a flag here, rounded bottom, and then blast our way up to the upside again. So watch for this flag to form, buy at the bottom of the flag. Your entries are going to be around here, even maybe right on this line of support at 22,171. That's what I see happening for Dent, because unless we might double top actually. This is curving up. Sometimes we double top on the Stokes, then we curl down. If we double top on the Stokes, we should come up here. And then the flag will happen here in a higher time frame, because the double top at the Stokes will push us up to a higher area. So watch the Stokes look like they could point up on the 4 hour, which is a good sign. The daily also is going to be doing its double top here. Then it's going to have to reset and form the flag. So it looks like it's going to take like a week. It might move a little slower, but I'm bullish on Dentacoin hitting 33. Do you think buying CRV? Thanks. I've been stuffing my GRT and NU profits into Aave. That's a good idea. I like what you're doing there. Crypto Lifer, man. Shout out to Mohit Singla. Shout out to Oi Rodney. Lifer is buzzing this morning. Shout out to everyone here, man. I love you guys. You guys are doing the thing. You're doing what it does, right? You're doing what it does. Music stop. What's going on? All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Shout out to Trade Intuition too, man. My dude always represents my channel. I appreciate it. Hope everything works out. Say hi to Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. How's that BMW, Aaron? He looked pretty sick in that black interior. Looked like a silver gray ripping through that snow. It was beautiful. Say hi to Aaron. She's watching with me. Shout out to Aaron on the live stream. Aaron, thank you for keeping Mo a happy man. I know it's not easy. All 6'3" of him, you know? Anyway, shout out to everyone out there on the live stream. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Bondly, we talk about Bondly a lot. I like Bondly. Bondly is a call of mine. I talked to the CEO, Brandon, right? You saw him on my channel. So me and Brandon, we're cool. I'm connected to Bondly. I love Bondly projects. Someone that I work with closely is an admin and works with Bondly. So have a little connection to Bondly, and that's how I was able to get the CEO on the channel. So this is what I see happening for Bondly. I got a lot of stuff. Let's take away my nonsense. It looks like Chinese writing at this point. But you see Bondly is forming the cup. It's forming the cup with the inverted head and shoulders. Look at the 1 hour. And guys, you see me do the same things over and over again on this channel. And that's what makes me profitable. I'm consistent. I'm consistent with what I do. I trade crypto only. I don't really trade stocks. So I'm consistent in that nature. I'm consistent with the inverted head and shoulders that break to the upside from the neckline. This is our neckline right here. These break to the upside. How do you find the measured move? It's the neckline to the top of the head. You swing this line over to the shoulder. You probably guys have seen me do this 1,000 times on the channel. Bondly will hit all-time highs at 54. Then it needs to break to the upside. Now we can also put it in this channel. This is where what Bondly's doing. Okay? Doing its thing. Forming this flag. I'm going to give you your trajectory for Bondly, and I'm going to give you a call. This is going to become another call. The third call we've given you today on the live stream. I'm going to paste it into the group, and I'm going to show you where you should find the calls. For free, man. People are charging a lot of money for this stuff. I'm giving you my life, blood, sweat, and tears for free. Because I'd rather be remembered as a great man than a greedy man. Maybe I'm greedy for greatness. Say it is, you could say that. Fine. But hey, everyone's greedy for something. Are you greedy for love? Are you greedy for greed? Are you greedy for ungreed? Huh? Are you greedy for not being greedy? Maybe that's what you're greedy for. Unbelievable craziness going on in my mind right now. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing, right? And that's why you come here every single day. And that's why I'm here every single day. Nonstop. We're making passive income off of decentralized finance in multiple ways. In ways we couldn't even believe or imagine. And crypto's not easy. There's maintenance to crypto. You have to know your wallets. You have to know what's going on. You have to study. You have to be involved. It's not for the lazy man. It's for people who want to take control of their lives and stop letting big business and banks and just kind of do what they do. This call looks like it's going to rip. And I always use only 1%. You only risk 1% of your portfolio per trade. How do you do that? How do you understand that? Let me show you that. This is what I teach in my tutorings, proper risk management. 21% loss if the stop loss gets hit. Okay? Even come a little closer to the bone. We can shave a little more on that. 15%, 17%. You get a calculator out. If you had 100 grand in your account, you times that by 0.01. That gives you your risk. You can risk $1,000 in the trade. So then you could take 1,000. You could divide it by 0.17 because look, our stop loss is 17%. You could even add the 7.8 there, 0.78. This is going to give you $5,000 in the trade. You could put $5,600 in this trade and only lose $1,000, and you'll have your risk management properly. Say you're like me with 40,000, or let's just say you have 10,000. Times it by 0.01. You could risk $100 in the trade. Divide it by 0.1778. That's going to give you your position of $562 into this trade. If you're not using this equation, if you didn't take a tutoring session with me, then you're not doing proper risk management and you're allocating too much at certain times. This is the time to be putting more money into each trade though. Okay? He's a tall drink for sure. This guy is sick. You guys are hilarious. Still here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're hanging out. 27 likes, 30 people watching. You guys rock, man. You guys rock. Let's look at XOR. Not sure what XOR is. Let's look at YFI. Someone will ask for YFI. Can you chart YFII, please? Okay, let's take a look at YFII for y'all. So check it out. Bondly. This is another call right now for Bondly. Okay, I'm going to tweet it out to my 700 tweet peoples so they know what's going on. I probably should put the call out onto the Instagram. I love your risk management. Anytime, man. Adam, man. Yo, you got to have proper risk management. I use an equation to tell me what to put in the trade. None of the things I do are with my brain. You see what I'm saying? My brain finds the projects and does the research. So my brain fills in what I should be buying, right? My brain does the research, and then my system that I perfected over 12 years of trading handles the rest for me. I just keep doing what the system tells me to do. It tells me to buy pennants. It tells me to look for to buy at the bottom of the pattern. So I get Bondly here. I get Bondly down in this wick, right? I love wicks. I love the edge. I live on the edge, okay? Live on the edge. High risk, high reward. Then you get the movement in the pattern and the breakout. You get even more. Lynn, I enrolled in a lesson for tradings on my language. I finally found someone. There you go. There you go. I'm so happy. There you go. You're going to get where you want to go. Yo, baby, loving your work. So chilled up. Thank you, St. Elmo. I'm loving your work. Hope the kids are doing well, man. Hope everyone's doing well in your life. Shout out to everyone here in the live stream. I love you all, guys. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the vibes? Can you feel what it's like to be alive? To be alive in this world. That's what I want, baby. That's what I need. When you guys hit those comment section, when you guys keep it coming, like Emil just told me, this is a great lesson. So now I'm changing his life. I'm helping him understand something, and I know he's going to use it to his advantage. You know how good that makes me feel? I could die right now at this moment. Don't strike me dead, God, but I could die right now at this moment, and I'm doing what my true purpose is here. My true purpose is here. My true purpose is here. So we're gonna send out this Bondly call into the Telegram. into the Telegram, and here it is again. Boom. And I'll put the link to this. And there's now another call. 3 calls now have been made during the live stream. I didn't go to a pump group. No one told me what to buy. I didn't listen to somebody else. I didn't read the news. I didn't go outside and ask somebody, hey, what are you buying? I didn't have a conversation in a coffee shop. I didn't listen to my financial advisor. I am my own financial advisor. I am my own man. You need to become your own man. We all need to become more independent. The more independent thinkers we have, the stronger we become. When we all think the same, we get nowhere. If we were all going to make an airplane and we all had the same thought, let's make a wing, let's make a wing, let's make a wing. Someone had to say, no, let's make a tail. Let's make a propeller. Can we add a car engine in there? What if we add different, how do we make it lighter? Can we use aluminum? So because people had different thoughts, we actually made stuff, right? So when we all have the same thoughts, it's no good. It's no good. It's no good. So I'm teaching you guys to think for yourselves. This is a trading group, but this is also a group to take your life by your means. Look, this is what I'm doing. I don't have a boss. I'm not going to work. I'm here every single day for you guys. Look, Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin before under 10,000. I bought Bitcoin before it reached 10,000. And I bought this shirt in 2016, and I had to put it in my closet for 3 years before I could wear it. I am mad. I am mad with insanity. But my insanity comes from a beautiful energy of making it work and doing the work and feeling the love. You are more than trading teacher. You're teaching life. I love every single one of you guys. You guys rock. Keep the comments coming, please. I use that energy to move, and I need your energy from my energy to move. It's just how it works, okay? So stay with me, and let's keep moving, all right? Shout out to everyone on the live stream. I put my money where my mouth is. I put my life on the line for y'all every single day. BLZ was in a cup and handle. I showed it to you numerous times. I have a BLZ call in the group. I don't know why I took it off, but you could see I had it in a cup. I see it now without even having to draw the cup and handle. It's like so obvious. Sometimes the cup is a bit of it's kind of loopy. Doesn't have to be a symmetrical cup. It just has to be a cup. If it can hold water, it's a cup. Cup and handles. Research Google cup and handle if you don't understand what the heck I'm talking about. Google it. Spend an hour reading about it. Then you'll know what a cup and handle is for the rest of your life. And then you can use that chart to make money for the rest of your life. Then you find your measure move. And look what I'm saying. It's not here. It's not there. It's right there. And there's a reason why I do that. It helps me hit my moves perfectly. It's a feeling. It's a know-how. It's a practice. TA is an art. 31% more coming, but we gave you even more when I told you to jump into this trade. 87% gains out of the cup and handle for BLZ. BLZ is going to... They've been having you deal with Sony PlayStation. A lot of stuff going in. It is now in price discovery. Shout out to... This is really about freedom and empowerment. Let's empower ourselves with this knowledge. That's what it's about. Thank you, Emil. Totally. BNB at $133. Why? Well, look, they're pumping bake. They're pumping cake. They're pumping their own projects, putting things out. Look, I got BNB in this trajectory, forming that bull. I think it's going to go up, down, form this thing, and continue to the upside. Look, I'm already projecting for you. We haven't even begun, but I'm already projecting for you. Targets at 215. I would start buying at the bottom of this line. At 119, those are your buys. 119, 120. Go to the 30-minute only to find your buys on the low, not to see where things are going too much. I had this idea here. Didn't work out so well on the 30-minute. Formed more of a pennant here. But this is a rounded bottom yet again. Consolidation. Whenever you can round the bottom, that's consolidation. Okay, someone asked for YFI. This is ticker time now. Any ticker that comes up, I'm going to hit it. So let me utilize my time for you guys in the best way possible. GRT. Unbelievable what it's doing. 270. Looks like it's forming a bull flag. Look. And that's why you got to use smaller time frames when things are out of control, because you can't see what's going on in a giant green candle. You can't see this. This is the same as the 6 hour. This is the 6 hour. See how the 6 hours you can't see anything in there. So you got to go to the 15-minute to understand what's happening inside of the channel. And look, we're forming another bull flag. So here's another call. If you're not sure, if you missed this, if you like it, if you're like, oh, I want to add to my position, I do the same things over and over again. So what would I do? What would the crypto lifer do? That's my buy zone. We're in the last 25% of the pattern. We're getting really close to the bottom of the pattern. Bam. And look, it's the same type of stuff. These are all bull pennants that I'm using. How every chart looks very similar, doesn't it? See? I'll clone instead of copy paste. And I wrote bot wrong. My thing is, you know what? I never said I was an English major, even though I did good in English in school. I never said I was an English major. I'm a crypto lifer and trader. So I might misspell something here and there. But I had a really good classical education. Me and Emil went to one of the greatest high schools in the country, Boston Latin, the oldest public high school in the country. Well, you have to take a vigorous classical education. And it still sits with us to this day, and it still connects us because it was an experience to go to that school and to understand the heritage and the history. And we're all proud of graduating from Boston Latin. Every one of us. To this day, 20 years later, I still bring it up on my live stream like it's an accomplishment. GRT, I think it can go up to $4. There's your stop loss. We're going to tweet that out. This is a little shady. This is a little shady because I'm using the 15-minute, but the 15 minutes ready to rock, and it's running out of room. So it's another call on the channel, but this call is not as strong as the last 3 calls because it's based on a smaller time frame. So the other calls were like 8s out of 10s. This is like a 5, 6 out of 10. All right, but it's still a viable call. That's why I'm adding it. All right, and what can you gain out of this? Well, I believe about 100%. And you can believe that this is just what's at 30 cents. Insane what's going on right now. Insane what's going on. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream, man. Thank you guys for coming on in. More tickers. Zcash, please. BQX for ETH. You stand on that BQX for ETH, man. I guess it's going to make a move. Let's take a look at BQX for ETH. That's a very, that means you're a very specialized trader. If you're trading for ETH pairs. Cake, man, went all the way to 736, got sold back off to 630, came back up again. Cake just battling it out here. Now it's forming the cup. See that? Now it's forming a giant cup, which is what? Please, someone tell me what the cup means. I want someone to write right now what the cup means. Write it in the description, in the comments. What does this cup mean? There's one word. I want you to say one word. What does this cup mean? There's one word. I'm not going to say it. I want to see if you guys are paying attention, if you guys are listening. Whoever writes that word gets $10 in Litecoin right now. Post your Litecoin address. And I know it's Litecoin. Litecoin's great. Accumulation. There you go. Hadouken, you get $10 in Litecoin for listening and paying attention. All right. Send me your DM me your Litecoin address. Accumulation. It's accumulation. Whenever you can round a bottom, it does mean money. It does mean moon. But it means accumulation. Looks like K could come back to 624, but that looks like the low because that's going to be that low part of the bull. We gave you the buy zone right in here, 587, 579, and you're already up at one point, 50% at 730. Came back down, but you're still 688, so you're still up in this trade, and this trade is still viable all the way up to $11 for Cake. So only a matter of time for Cake to do its thing. All right, let's take a look at BQX for ETH. Voyager exchange. It's a big exchange. This is a big coin. Wow, so it made a big move. You were looking at this the other day for ETH, and look, there you go. If we shrink it down, so look, it's in the falling wedge. 68% chance of a break to the upside. Where do you know when it's going to break? You look for the divergence. What is divergence? Let me show you. You go to like the 7-minute. You look for the bottom of the pattern here. And yeah, you get a little bit, no, not yet. 5-minute maybe. Not perfect still. Not much divergence there. It's interesting. Usually you do get it though. Usually divergence will, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to see divergence. There it is. The 1 minute you had to find it. I guess because the coin's so early. Swing low to swing low like that. But you have swing up to swing up here on the RSI. And that points down, that points up. That tells you that you can long right here at this place. This is what's called divergence. Okay, if you don't know what divergence is, go to Google. Type in divergence cheat sheet. Please do yourself a favor. Click on it. It's right here. It's so simple. This is my favorite one. I printed this out and left a dollar bill attached to it for about a year of my life on my desk. Have you done SNX? No, we have not looked at SNX. But here we go. The bearish and the bullish. The regular divergence, the hidden divergence, and the exaggerated divergence. We have 3 of each. I also coined secret divergence when it's none of these, but they, if you run them to infinity, they will hit. And that still is divergence. 200 USD from the GRT 50-minute trade already. So now he made 200 bucks from the trade that I just put out. Again, you guys are nuts. So my trades are making money in real time, like right in front of my eyes. Like unbelievable. Possibly ascending channel 4 hour on SNX. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and hope you're hanging in there doing well. So this looks good, man. This BQX for ETH. I just wanted to point out the bullish divergence. I like to go the extra mile for you guys. I could have just showed you the chart alone, but I wanted to use it as a teaching point. I wanted to show you guys everything all the time. Look, rounded bottom, giant rounded bottom. That was a cup and handle in some way, shape, and form. See it? There was your handle. Boom. Now we have the double handle, breaking out of that handle. So now you look at this. Here's your chart. BQX. And when you're in a bullish way, things just continue to move in a bullish way. So there's your chart there. How you'd figure this out, go to like the 15-minute and look for the flag here. See this? So now I have a bigger pattern for you. So here's another call. 95% gains. How do you get into here? I'm going to show you right now. You're going to build this pennant. Kind of a rising bull pad. It's a rising wedge, but it also is a bull flag in my opinion. You want to buy the bottom of the channel, which is right now. So the entry is a screaming entry at 0.18. This thing isn't even a penny yet for ETH. I mean, it isn't even worth 0.01 ETH yet. So it's small. Looks like you can gain some ETH with this. Temporary target is just up to 0.02. But this looks like it wants to go all the way up to 0.035. And if it gains on ETH and ETH goes up, you're going to make a lot of money. What are your top 3 favorite altcoins? EGLD, Aave, and SNX. It's the hands down. You know, right now at the moment. EGLD, Aave, and SNX. They made me so much money. It's insane. I've 10x'd in almost all of them except for Aave. But I put a lot of money into Aave and it's just doing well. We got into 80 bucks. Right? We're now at 516. Actually, we made some buys at 65. So we're in at like 70. So 516 divided by 70. We made 7.3x on our money and we put about 2,000. Turned 2,000 into $14,000 within a month with Aave, you know. Link pumping, baby. Unbelievable. Dot pumping, link pumping. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at SNX for you. But there's a call there. Let's go back to BQX because I was showing you guys a call there for a second. Lost it. I'm telling you to watch Bondly heavily. Bondly's going to have, I think they'll be on Binance pretty soon. So only a matter of time do you see Bondly on Binance. So remember that. We talked about Bell back in the day. Remember Bell? IEO? Down at a cent. We were looking at Bell. Look at, do I still, probably still got a trade for it. Yeah, look. It was in that beautiful cup. Formed the handle right there. So cup and handles. Yo, cup and handles. Whenever you can find one, stash yourself. Because look, the whole end just comes right off the side. Here's another cup and handle. If you don't understand the cup and handle, let me kind of show it to you one more time. I don't mind showing you guys the same things over and over again to help you. So there's the cup. There's the handle. Like that. How do you get your target? I take the high price all the way to the bull, which is like, and then I swing it to the upside. Something like that. And so I feel like this is not even done yet. And then this is how I'm giving you guys calls. Basic TA that somebody taught me, and I spent my time doing this. 141% gains out of Bell. There was gains in everything. All sorts of things. TradingView.com. Chrissy Fouts, TradingView. Could you share the website that you use to draw the charts? Yeah, and I actually have a link to my referral, so let me refer you. So I am the crypto. Actually, you could even follow me. I have profiles, and I actually do stuff, but like meaning do stuff. I actually put out trades here too, and you can follow the trades here. But if you'd like to give me some coins, because I get TradingView coins every time you guys sign up. Look, sign up for free accounts 14. Only one person signed up to a real account. But I don't push the referral a lot. But that's my TradingView referral if you want to use it. You give me 1,000, you give me coins. Look, I can get coins, TradingView coins. They're not even real coins. You can only spend them on the website. But so they're not real, they're not a real digital currency per se, you know? Dot pumping. Wow. Did I miss any tickers? Zcash, please. XOR for Robert. Let's take a look at XOR for Robert. Is that Exortree? On Uniswap for ETH. Okay, double bottom. I like to see that on the 4 hour right off the bat, right? Ooh, look at this thing. Double bottoming right here. Forming this pennant, rising, falling wedge type thing going on. I like what I see right here. See this? It just did this and boomed up. Should, even if you just want to pattern play it, which means from here to the top of the pattern, it looks like you'll get 48% gains. Just if you pattern play it. But and you guys, dude, with one session with me, you should be able to do this. One tutoring session costs $100 for an hour. And I basically give you everything. And I usually go for an hour and 20 minutes. I'll be honest. The other day, I think yesterday I went for 2 hours with somebody. Hey, if we like it and we hit it off and it's going well, then you learn a little something, I learn a little something, and I'll let the session go, man. I'm not a penny pusher, man. I'm not a greedy bastard. That's not my thing. I'm greedy for greatness. All right? As we said before. I'm greedy for greatness. I just want to be remembered as a great man. That's all I care about in this life. That's all I truly care about. If I have to get some money to be remembered as a great man to help others, then fine. Let me become a multi-millionaire so I can fly all over the world and I can help people and I can do whatever I feel. I don't have a boss telling me what to do sitting on my lap, you know? Telling me, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, blah, 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 blah. So the high on cake was 3.9, almost 4 cents, but we're doing well, man, back at 3.6. All the way from our call here at about 3 cents even. And actually, it's not 3 cents, it's like 0.3 of a cent. So because it's so little, even these moves, so we started getting in here. So we made 26%. Now you're up 20% in Bake. Sundial is garbage. Yeah, it's a stock. We don't look at the stocks, man. Have you looked at RSR today? No, I have not looked at RSR. Let's take a look at RSR. Let's take a look at Link. Link, RSR. I just want to see how good Link is pumping because I love watching Link pump. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love watching Link pump? Ooh, it's breaking out. Look at that. It's breaking out of the rising wedge, my friends. Look, I have a call for you guys right here. In the buy zone. It's in the buy zone for Link. If you want to make 42% gains for Link, here's a call for Chainlink. Bearish measured move. This is a bearish pattern, but in crypto, it tends to break to the upside, rising wedge. So I said, I even gave you the bearish measured move possibility. But I like what I see here. I'm going to post this into the group. I think I forgot to post this in the group. I'm going to send it out as a tweet. Chainlink going to $39. $40 for Chainlink. That's a call here. Look, I can even put the calls right here in the description. I just realized, right? I mean, in the comment section. So I'm gonna post this now. At the end of this, I'm gonna show you all the calls that we made. But there's another call we've made today. Look, 1020, 1030, 1050, 1057 in a half an hour. I didn't go to a call group. I didn't listen to anybody else. I didn't pay to be part of something. I did this all on my own. I did this all on my own. Just doing the work, putting in the work, not letting someone else tell me what to do, refusing to work at a job that I hate, refusing to do something that doesn't make me happy. If it doesn't make you happy, fuck it off. Okay? I'm sorry to say it like that, and I don't like to swear, and I usually don't swear. But if it doesn't make you happy, cut it the off of your life. I'm serious. If something is messing with you and it doesn't feel right, then get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm going to move my stop loss a little bit below the 200-day moving average. Use that as support. That's a really good thing. A lot of times the price bounces right off of it. Doesn't even wick. We're going to give you the buy zone, which is right here now. This is a trade for Matic. It's running out of room. It's only a matter of time. It's pointed up. It's doing well. It has some deal with Polkadot, really. You're hearing something going on with Polkadot, hearing something about it rebranding as well. It's a big deal. So Matic, USDT. It's another chart we're going to add into the comments for you guys in case you have an issue and you can't get over to my trading group. Remove the toxic people and stuff and focus on self. Trim the fat. Always, always. Greed for greatness. That's quotable. Greedy for greatness. That's a quote. Yeah, I'm greedy for greatness. I'll make it my next rap song. Greedy for greatness, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Did I miss anything? SNX. Okay. So we just gave you a link call. We just gave you a Matic call. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 calls on the live stream for free. And I showed you the last 10 calls all went well. 20 calls in a row, like just banging on them, right? Just banging on them because I do the work. If you do the work too, you could be just like this doing the same thing. Dot at 29, are you kidding me? It's the parachains, they got to own it to get in, man. Dot doing its thing. Did a 6X. We were buying Dot down here, $4, $5. Let's look at the daily chart we have to see where we were buying Dot. In this rounded, remember when we were just looking at Dot? No one had any idea Dot was going to do this. Look at Dot, man. Unbelievable. We started buying Dot here. $5, $5.50. Last nibble at $6. Boom, Dot. Want to be the biggest coins ever. And honestly, I put you guys on the Dot. Anyone who came to my channel. And it's funny, there's every once in a while there's a discussion in my channel whether because some people come to my channel and they give me good calls or they give me a coin, right? But if I never made the channel, then I wouldn't have those calls. Like I wouldn't know anything, right? You know what I'm saying? So what I said to somebody the other day, I said, well, I made the channel and I gave free advice every day. So you'd think I would get something in return eventually. Like someone would say, hey, this is a great project. Look at Polkadot. I'm talking about Polkadot on November 15th for you guys. All right? I'm talking about Polkadot on November 15th. And I'm going over why it's a good coin, why I like it. And I did a whole thing. This is a 437. It's now $30. It's an 8X almost. 7X, guaranteed 7X right there. So I don't... and this was one of my most watched videos. It got 1,600 views within a night almost. Polkadot, right? Price prediction. Will it hit $400? I do believe it could. But I was on Polkadot in November, December, January. Now we're in 4 months ago. And that's how you 8X your money. Patience. It takes some time to 8X. You don't get 8X overnight. You get 8X in a month, 2, 3, 4 months. You 8X your money, okay? But you have to have patience. You have to know what to buy way before everybody else. We do the research here at the channel, so we know what's going to be hot. We understand the ecosystem. We have our brains are fully in my lifer group. Our brains are fully wrapped around what's happening in the space. If you don't know what's in the space, then you can't buy the right things because you have no clue what's going on. Most people don't have a clue. They have no idea what's about to take place in this, what's taking place and what is about to take place. Look at Band doing its thing. Look at Atom doing its thing. And this is just the beginning, an $18 band. Retesting the top of this trend and beginning to probably go even more to the upside. Will there be a pullback? Of course, there's going to be somewhat of a pullback at one point. But I believe we're in a hyper cycle right now. And, I have calls going all over the place. Here's another call. Delete this stuff. Buy zone. Buy zone. Stop loss. Sell zone. Boom. Tweet that. Bam. I put that into the group as well. That's an Aave trade. Now you have 6 trades to take if you have it. Now you have your fancy. Now you can take your fancy, what you like, right? Funny, I don't understand why this one YouTube channel like stops the music in between the music or something. It's weird. And then it comes back on the second I say something. Shout out to Bagwell33. Matic might get on Coinbase too. I believe it should be. They should already had it on Coinbase. Can you check out Cardano? Any more juice left or correction soon? Let's take a look at Cardano. I believe I have a call for Cardano at 169. See, right here. Look, I put a call out earlier today for Cardano. I believe it's going to go all the way up to 169. See, I remembered it. Exactly the number. It's funny, I kind of do have a photographic memory because I did a tutoring session with someone like 3-4 months ago, and then he hit me up today and he was like, you know, I took a break, I started looking, and I really want you to be my mentor. I looked at everything else and I thought about what you said, and I've looked at your progress, and he's like, I just, you know, at first I wasn't sure, but I really want you to be my mentor. And I was like, I knew what you were wearing that day. And he was like, damn, dude, you really have a photographic memory, because like you remembered what I was wearing that day, and you saw me for like 1 hour like 4 months ago. And I was like, you were wearing a blue collared shirt, you had a medium to muscular build. Like I knew, I could see his face in my head, in my head exactly right as it was. Anyway, let's take a look at basic attention token. I really like basic attention token. I'm using the Brave browser right now. Might as well shout out the Brave browser. If you look at my links, if you go to the video today that we're on, which is the live right now, 27 people watching. Shout out to everybody here. 29 likes, 30 likes. A like came in right now. Really appreciate that. And look, link here is to Brave. Join the Brave browser. The browser reimagined, 3 times faster than Chrome, better privacy by default than Firefox, and uses 35% less battery on the mobile phone. Who doesn't want to see their mobile phone not fall to the ground, right? Not just completely lose all its battery. So I know my phone loses battery all the time. So with that being said, yes, Apple announces support for Bitcoin and crypto payments through tie-up with BitPay. Oh my God. It's over. It's over. It's over. Apple announces support for Bitcoin and crypto payments through tie-up with BitPay, dude. Apple is in the game. Apple is in the game. I'm going to say it again. Apple is in the game. We were here before Apple. We were here before Amazon. We were here before Tesla. That's what you do. You get in before the big boys get in. That's what you do, okay? That's how you make a move. That's how you turn profits in this game. Shout out to everyone watching on the live stream. Hope you're having a great day doing the things that you do. But yeah, basic attention token. That's why I'm pushing the BAT. This is the Brave browser that I'm talking about. They use the basic attention token. It's the ecosystem. It's the currency of this entire browser. This browser has its own currency. All right? That's what I want you guys to understand. Let's take a look at the BAT and what's happening with BAT right now. So now BAT's forming this channel. They're all forming the rising wedge, which they want to break to the upside from. So look for BAT to continue before it breaks to the upside. So then you can take this idea, take the length of this pole, flash it up, give it a little trajectory wiggle, and boom, you got BAT going to $1.99. So I think BAT is going to rip. You blink, you wake up a month from now, you're going to see $1 BAT. It could be one of the biggest players in the entire space, man. Basic attention token. I'm telling you right now, there's positions on positions in here. So I actually like the buy right here. So I'm going to put out a call for this. This will be like the 9th call on the chat, right? On the stream. I want you to buy the bottom of the pattern if you can. I don't like to buy the, you know. But I believe this area is a good buy zone. There's a lot of haters in the game too, man. There's a lot of haters in the game. I'll be honest. instead of learning from me and trying to make money, they hate on me. It's pretty funny. But that's what happens, man. All leaders are hated. All leaders are hated. To be a leader, you must be hated. Isn't that crazy? Because you're gonna rustle some feathers in some realm of another power source, right? So there's gonna be people that want that power that you have, and they're gonna be like, well, I don't like that he does it like that. But it's sad because those people could be making monies. But I won't focus on the negativities. 53% gains if you get into bat. Right now, around 60, 64. We're gonna tweet that out. Here's another call on the live stream. Just another one. And then we get to go through all these tomorrow in the next few weeks to show you how good my calls were. And I know they're stone cold, so. Yo, it's over, man. This is going to pump Bitcoin like you read about. Like, this is going to pump Bitcoin. Like, if Bitcoin isn't pumping right now on this news, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. Okay, guys, it's at 11. Are we ready for news? Anybody ready for news? Let me know if everybody's ready for news or if you want some more tickers. Let me know, man. My job is to help y'all out. You know? Don't listen to the haters. You can look at Alpha USDT. Sure, Farmer D, man, anytime. CRV, then news. I lost a group member to Doge Talk, and another who got tired of listening to me tried to tell him the Doges is not a cause. Haters mean you're doing something right, boss. Thank you, Ross. Shout out to Ross, man. Ross, when are we going to sit down one-on-one, man? Please just DM me and be like, listen, here's my schedule. Here's when I want to sit down. You're going to learn something, Ross, that's going to help you make more money. You know what I'm saying? I love you, bro. You were in them rooms, man. You kept me going at the beginning when we only had like 60, 70 people, man. You were the man, dude. I fully appreciate you. And I wish you the best. And I want to give you everything. And you paid. So you deserve it. You deserve it, man. Get what you deserve. Please. I'm never going to be that guy that doesn't fulfill my promises. So, that being said, I'm waiting for the next Doge pump. Me too. I just sit and wait. It's like a turtle popping its head out of the shell. Eventually, it's going to happen. You do not want to have some Doge until it happens. So it's going to happen. It's going to go on a pump. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. We told you to get into Bitcoin. We started looking at Bitcoin. 47,000, right? 46,000 even, actually, is where we said to get in. And now we're already at 47,000. So that trade's ripping. I gave you this trade at the beginning of the session right here. 2 hours ago. It's been 2 hours we've been on. And I said, I think I would long right here at the bottom. Why did I say that? Well, this looked like it was coming up on the Stokes. And I formed this channel. I found the channel we were in. A lot of people haven't found this pattern yet. I found it before a lot of other YouTubers. They don't know this pattern yet. They didn't find it yet. They've been trying to figure out what the pattern is. I figured it out. It's a rising wedge. I know where we were at, so I knew we would bounce up the bottom of the pattern. It was that simple, man. You made a $1,300 trade already if you took my buy at 4,600, man. I even gave you a stop loss just in case, and I even gave you a measured move. I didn't negate the bearishness. I didn't say, oh, you're guaranteed. I said, you never know, but I have a really high probability. So I covered you. I covered you in case you got hurt. I went over risk management. I said, only use 1% of your portfolio. A lot of people out here are giving you trades without giving you any other parameters. I'm not doing that. I have integrity, and I give a damn about single thing that I say. And I'm far more conscious than most people. So when I do say things, I'm connected to it. It is more upside for Nano or some retesting. Why did you ask again for the third time? Why are you doing this, Sergio? You've asked me already. That gets on my nerves, man. I love you, but I'm not perfect. Remember that. I've given you the Nano chart now like 3 times. I gave it to you in the chart last night. I'll give it to you again. Nano's going to $10. Do I have to repeat myself? Don't make me repeat myself. Nano is going to $10. Okay? It's in this bull flag right now. It's consolidating. Look for the 1 hour to reset. It could come back down to 535. Okay, I'll give that to you. You might retest 535 because the 21-day moving average might come up. But we already gave you the buy zone, the sell zone. Now we have another trade. I think we're going to 10 bucks, man. I would never get off of it. This guy is, I love Sergu because, all right, let me talk about Sergu. He came into my group like a few months back and he was like, Nano's the best. Nano. I love Nano. I need Nano. And yeah, to get on the schedule, man, here, I'll show you how we do the tutorials. It's $100 an hour. All right. You go to my beginner group. You get into the beginner group. See, I have the charts and calls only. So I'll put all the groups. Guys, here's all the groups. Here's the charts and calls only. Join that group. Then we have the trading group. Join that group. All right. Then we have the beginners room. Join that group. Damn it. We have the beginners room. So if you want a tutoring session, what you do is you just DM me, get into this room, then you'll find me because I'm in there as the crypto lifer. DM me. Then we have a billboard room where I show you what's going on. Look, in the billboard room, we talk about Grayscale Trust today. Look at all the trust they have. They have an Ethereum trust, a Filecoin trust, an Innovation LLC trust, Investments LLC, Grayscale Labs, Litecoin, Live Pepper, Polkadot Trust, Securities Trust, Stellar Lumens Trust, Tezos Trust, Theta, Uniswap Trust, XRP, Yearn Finance, Zcash Trust, Aave, Advisor, Basic Attention Trust, Bitcoin Cash. I would buy every single thing they have. EOS Trust, Decentraland Trust. I would have every single thing Grayscale owns. I would just match their portfolio. That's all you have to do. It's that simple to make money in the game. They're the billionaires. They're going to buy a lot of it. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. And we got a chart in here from JD on Alpha. Update 12/12. Landing to the bullish. Breakout of the falling trend line. Still toying with the 50 SMA and prior support and resistance. Needs to break above and hold with conviction. Stop zone. Bear breaks down to the aggressive entry at 199. Below 190, exit the trade. And there you go, man. Measured move target is up to 330. This is for Alpha. USDT breaking out. Get into the buy zone at 231. I like how he did this. Deciding moment, bear or bull. Bulls need to break out with volume. Get above the 50 MA and prior support and resistance. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. It's looking good to me. It's looking good to me. And that's another trader, not just me, putting out a call inside. I put like 5 traders in there that I respect and that I think have that level of aptitude. Okay. Binance or Coinbase? Are you joking? Binance. Coinbase is not a platform. Coinbase is a joke. Next question. I use Coinbase to onboard my fiat. That's it. To go from like, you know, USD to XRP, something like that. That's it. I don't do anything else. All right. So then we also have the billboard room, which is where I put like all the things I'm talking about. There's the billboard room. Then we even have the Uniswap crypto gems and pre-sales. This is where we find out about what happens on the low, on the pre-sales and the crypto gems, things of that nature. Deep dives. All right. So that's really what you need. You need these rooms. Join these rooms. And then inside the beginners, if you go into the beginners, which should be, I have so many groups, forgot, beginners up here. And I'll have a pinned message in the beginners. I'll pin this message. So there's a pinned message at the top of the beginners group. And it's right here. And it just kind of, it's everything. I don't think I can say it all right now. Right? No. But it's how you figure out, and you could pay me with PayPal. You could pay me with Venmo. You could pay me with Tether, Nano, BTC, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin Cash. There's like 7 ways to pay. Cash App too. Actually, I forgot the Cash App. So I can edit this and do Cash App. And it's just a $ crypto lifer. How easy is that? So simple, right? Multiple ways to pay. So there's no way. A lot of people like PayPal so they can track it, right? They don't know what's going on. I like crypto personally. I'm a crypto lifer. I really want you to pay me in crypto. You know, work out a deal too. I'll give you 10% off if you pay me in crypto because it's going to make me more money in the long run and I don't have to onboard back to crypto. So $100 session is now $90 if you pay in crypto. So there you go. And that's going to be a limited time offer. So you want to save 10%, pay in crypto. I clearly show you that the track record's here. I have all the facts to prove it, and I have followers to prove my point too as well. And I'm not even trying to prove a point. I'm just trying to do good out here. And if I can make a couple coins showing you guys the right way to do it, then why not? My time is very valuable. I can make a lot of money trading. Sometimes I lose money while I'm doing a tutoring session. I see something that goes up that I could have been in. I lose $500, $600, $700, $800 while I'm doing a $100 tutoring session. So it's almost like charity, even though I'm only charging $100. And I know it sounds insane because I can make a lot more money in that hour. But I like to help people. It's not about making money. It's about feeling good because you did something right for somebody else. Life is not about chasing a dollar. It's about chasing the energy that creates you and makes you whole. You need to make sure you're whole by doing the right things for others. Most people would laugh at you and call you corny for saying those things. I would never. I would never. And that's what differentiates my channels from other channels. Someone said, I got emotional in my group. And someone said, oh, you're being emotional. Don't be emotional here. And that's my group. And I said, you know what? I'll be as emotional as I want. Now, when it comes to trading, I'm not going to be like, oh, worry, I have a system for that. That's why I don't get emotional. And that's another reason. I am an emotional person. That's why I trade with a system. So my emotions don't have anything to do with my trading. Pretty simple, right? But I am emotional because this is a movement. And this is a lifestyle. And this is a change of the guard. This is going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the human race in the next few weeks, months, and year to come. So if you want to be a part of something that's probably going to be remembered in history as the group of people that made the most money, this is why I follow you. You're the main frequency on another level. Great vibes. Amazing, boss. Yo, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Speaking the truth, brother, keep up the great work. Farmer D, man, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. You guys rock. FRD, BRNC. Yeah, we do not like, Coinbase is cool, but we don't push it. We don't push it. It's great when it gets added to Coinbase because that's where the masses are. That's where the masses live. I like EGLD starting to break out, man. Here's a call on the channel right now. I'm going to give it to you guys live. Here's another call. Just going through it. Just going through it. Using the 50-day moving averages cover. See the red line right there. I love these zones because nothing hits a point, right? You could say sell right here, but it's always a zone. And so I started realizing everything's in a zone, man. And I started putting my trades in zones because it also lets me be more open to the trade because it's like, all right, you could sell here, sell there. It gives you kind of a position as long as you're in there. Yeah, clown base, dude. For sure. I call it clown base. It's a joke. The fees are insanity. The fees are absolute insanity. Like I don't know where they get off. Honestly. But they're out of their minds with their fees. They know what they'll do? So you buy GRT right now, it's at 180. They charge you $9 per trade, and then they give it to you at like 185. Like they overcharge you for the asset. They add a premium to the price and give you a fee. Come on, man. What right do they have to do that? That's not the price. Why are you making me overpay? Grime. Pure grime, man. EGLD, man, on its way to $324 a coin. Simple as that. 11:33, we're going to head on into the news. Hope everyone's doing great. We're going to head into some news. Look how many, I want to make sure I put out at least 6, 7, 8 calls. Let's see the calls now. Now, and at the end of the stream, if you stay tuned, we'll go through all the calls that we made since the beginning at 10:20 in the morning. And then you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. Zcash, please. I didn't go over that. I didn't go over XOR either. What is XOR, man? Oh, no. Did we go over XOR? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, we went over that for you. Okay, so we did that. Accumulation. EGLD, Romanian coin. What makes you say Romanian coin? It's funny. I have no idea what that means. Let them laugh and scratch their elbows till the flesh with jealousy. HLC, please. Let's take a look at HLC for Robert. Robert, man, I love you. You've always been awesome to me. I feel your vibes right through this. I hit crypto. HLC doesn't come up, so it kind of ruins my momentum here. CoinTrader Pro. I haven't bookmarked this. I'm so like ridiculous when it comes to that. HLC. Holochain. All right. On Quitmere? Does this sit here? Holochain? I've never heard of it, so I don't know where it is. Crypto market cap. Holochain. Is this what we're talking about? Let's see this thing. Okay, so it came out in February of 2018, and it's on the low, right? IOTA XRP. The developers are Romanians for EGLD. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. We see that cup and handle right now on this. Are we looking at the right asset, Robert? Could you let me know? There's a little latency, but let me know. So there's your cup. It looks a lot like BLZ's cup and handle. And remember, you can always hit your settings, and you can make things thicker and bigger and better. Like my cup can be yellow, and it can be nice and thick. There's a cup and handle for this, right? Bam, man. Back to the top of the cup. This looks really nice. About to explode, do its thing. Only a matter of time. And look, this is CoinTrader Pro. It has all the same stuff that we use on TradingView, and it's free. You just go here for free. Look, I didn't even have to sign in and make a profile. I could just jump on there and start trading, start doing my thing, and it works well. Maybe hot. Holochain. I love Holochain, man. Let's take a look at hot, because I'm in hot since like a year and a half ago. It's like it's just a hold. I keep it and just hold it and hope it does its thing. Hot USDT. Holochain. Wow, it's doing well now. Even in the last few days, it's been up, and now it's forming a flag. It's the same flag EGLD was forming, down to the upside. I've been seeing this is a reoccurring pattern. It's like a bowl that is also an ascending triangle. You see it? Two high tops with an ascending channel on the side. I've been seeing this a lot. Like my brain is like, wow, I keep seeing this pattern over and over again, and it keeps breaking to the upside. Keeps breaking to the upside. Right like that. Bam. Hot. This is in a bit of a cup and handle too. Look. There's your cup. See it? See? There's your handle. Boom. I think this is my like little, like, you know, you put $100 in it and you hope to take out like 5 to 10 grand. It's just these little mini winners, and you let them run for the rest of the run. This thing's not even a penny yet. All right. So it has one of the smallest amount. Like if I look at it hot, now there's hot coin and there's Holochain too. So don't get them confused. You want Holochain. This is what you want right here. Hot USDT. Let me check out the position. I'd like to see where the position is at right now. IOTA and XRP. Let's take a look at IOTA for you. I think IOTA sucks, honestly, but that's just me. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's probably going to do great for whoever's in. So we gave you this chart. Look, we said possibly you could buy here, but look, it made a smaller pennant and blasted out. Hit my target exactly at 121 and blasted off. Now we're getting another flag for IOTA. So all you do, guys, is just keep making the flags. And that's consolidation. And you can take this whole pole. You can take the smaller pole, but you can take the whole pole. In my opinion, the more bullish of a scenario you are, the larger you want your poles, the bigger your trajectories. Looks like IOTA is going to go all the way to 2.41. Now, IOTA is the entanglement. It's not a blockchain, right? From what I know, it actually is different. I actually thought it was going to be one of the biggest coins back in the day, and I was like, wow, IOTA with the entanglement. It's so new and so different, you know? Look for it to break out continuously. I think IOTA is going to do its thing. I'm actually going to make a call for IOTA because 4 hour looks nice. I'm going to add this to the chain. And see, look again, I didn't go to a call. I'm not part of a call pump group. I didn't go to some list of coins for people to tell me what to buy and sell. I find all my own stuff. I do all my own due diligence. I cover my butt. I cover my basis. I don't risk my life on someone else's calls. And I try to teach you guys how to make the same calls I do. I like that you make my calls. I'm not going to I like that you say, oh, that's a good call, and I take it. But I want you to understand why you're taking the call. And then I want you to understand why, what's going on. I want you to be able to make the same call within a month and a half. After 40, 50 days of being in my group and watching my channel, I expect you to have a level of aptitude that shows that you want it, right? And if you don't, then it's just you're not a premier student of mine, and that's fine. I know everyone's busy. You don't have to be the greatest, and I don't expect everyone to be the greatest, all right? It's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is just show me some effort. Show me that you care. You might have 3 kids, and you may only do it 1 hour a week. In that 1 hour a week, show me that you want it. Right? You don't have to be like me 16 hours a day in this, which I'm doing all the time. My wife has to beg for me to go to sleep sometimes. She's like, please, can you get out of the trading room and hang out with me for a little while? It's sad. It really is. I neglect my family sometimes, but I told my wife during this bull run, I will neglect you guys a little bit. It's just going to be the case. I'm going to be working full time to maximize profits. I said, when the bull run calms down and we start our shorts and life goes on, it'll be all family all the time. And I still make sure there's a lot of time for my family. I do. I really do. All right. Here's an IOTA call. I send it out to the Twitter too. Why not? People know I'm super active. I'll even put the call here in the comment section. And I add the call to the calls. And there you go. There's IOTA for you, my friend. And then you want XRP. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming on in. Let's get the 33 likes just for me, because 33 is my favorite number. And we're so close. We're so close. So send it on in there for me. It would be greatly appreciated. Boom. All right, so 33 likes. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. On demand. XRP. We made a call for XRP in the channel. See what we have here. I'm standing on 33rd thinking of Jesus and Bird. I wrote that rhyme. Now, someone asked me for YFII. Look, it's directly replicating. Look, YFI 47,000, YFII 4,700. These are the coins that run DeFi, man. This is going to be a huge coin too, YFI. So you have YFI. Oh no, that's YFI. And then there's YFII 3,200. Here we go. They look identical, moving the same. They form these giant bulls. Look at them. This formed a giant bull. And it broke its way out of the bowl. Sometimes it doesn't make the cup and handle. Or you could have brought it in here and made the cup. And there's your handle. So it does. It was in a cup and handle. I keep showing you these cup and handles and how they break to the upside. So even Chris Conlon, I think, is figuring this out at this point. He's being like, oh, that's how he does it. He makes a cup and handle. Look at this. YFI is in a cup and handle as well. Projected to go all the way up to $63,000. Just getting started. Just getting started. Now we're in XRP zone 58. So look at XRP. I have a trade right here. Buy zone, which was right here at 53, 54. Sell zone up here at 68, 69. So I see XRP going all the way back to 70 cents and doing its thing. So that was a lot of FUD, man, that XRP nonsense. Literally, they SEC, all that crap. And I never bought not one bit of it. I sold my XRP to get into some other stuff, and I did really well. And I diversified my portfolio. And there we go. But XRP, I see, is going up to about 70 cents and onwards. So don't sleep on XRP, man. I never, ever, ever even said one thing about selling your XRP during all this FUD. So remember that too. Not only am I a trader, but I've been grounded. When the news and all the crap happens, I've been well grounded for you guys because I know what I'm doing. And I know where I am in the space. And why? Because I've put in the time and I've done the work. All right? You do the work in any scenario, in any profession. You become the best at it. Nobody can tell you anything. They can either be as good as you, or they can, or they're not, or they can be as good as you, but there's no better. And maybe they're not as good as you even. Like if you put in 16 hours a day, who else is doing that? I gave you this trade earlier today, right here on the bottom of the trend line, 46,300. I said, great place to enter. I said, it looks like you can get all the way up to 49,000 if you pattern trade this up, down, up. There you go. Gave you your buy zone, your sell zone, and your stop loss. Hand-picked trades. People were making money during the trades an hour ago. So we got some news coming in. PayPal CEO, man. Cardano. I want that Apple news. That Apple news better be up in here. Uber CEO open to accepting cryptocurrency. It's all happening, man. Chainlink, classic Decred, no. JP Morgan. Wow. Now JP Morgan, who said it was rat poison. Yeah, they're going to fight against India. Why Bitcoin and gold can work together for your portfolio. JP Morgan will offer Bitcoin. This is nuts. Yeah, Bitcoin and ETH prepare for next move. Alts gain momentum. Price can reach 100,000 by September. I think earlier than that, man. That's low. We always actually go over the stock to flow projection every time if you look at it. Wow, man. We got some big news coming at you guys right now. And then I'm going to go to Google because I'm on. I go duck, whatever. But Apple, Bitcoin. Huge news in the space. Could Apple or Amazon follow? Bitcoin payment provider BitPay adds Apple support. Bitcoin payments BitPay now support Apple Pay for in-app and retail purchases. I will never have to go back to fiat again, man. I could just spend my monies the way I have it. Like, will Apple be the next Fortune 500 to buy Bitcoin? And then you can see that they're adding it with BitPay. Bitcoin payment provider adds Apple Pay support. BitPay. U.S. cardholders can add the physical or virtual versions of the BitPay prepaid MasterCard to Apple's wallet app and start using it immediately. With the BitPay prepaid MasterCard, customers can instantly convert cryptocurrency into fiat currency, which is then loaded onto a card and can be spent anywhere. MasterCard debit is accepted throughout the world. Customers can also use the card online for purchases and to withdraw cash from ATMs, according to BitPay. So now your bank account is your crypto account. You don't have to go back to fiat ever again. The entire space is onboarding, man. It's over. JP Morgan's co-president is sure there will be demand for Bitcoin. A report by CNBC's Hugh Sun states. CNBC's Hugh Sun states that JP Morgan Chase co-president Daniel Pinto is keeping an open mind about Bitcoin, signaling confidence that the bank might get involved if the cryptocurrency becomes a broadly used asset. What do you mean if? It already is, JP Morgan traders want Bitcoin. During an interview with Squawk Box, Sun mentioned that the town hall meeting held last month highlighted strong interest for JP Morgan traders. There was a semi-annual town hall meeting last month where JPM had to grapple with demand coming from their own traders. People actually looking at charts of CNBC, truly salivating at the volatility and the surging of Bitcoin. Yeah, why are you keeping them out? You think we'll have a crazy bear market after the bull market is over? I'm a long holder, but don't know if I should take profits and put back after the bull. Just worried it'll continue growing. People are looking at the space differently. Exchange delisted XRP because their tech allows too fast transfers for them, not giving them space to high leverage the transfer money from 30 to 40 minute like Coinbase, right? Crypto Mike sent me here and I have never left. Yeah, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. CNBC Hugh Sun. So there's huge. JP Morgan traders want Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin price can reach 100,000 by September, according to the stock to flow model. I think it's way more than that. 288,000 by the end of 2021. Bitcoin's price could spike to a 6-digit price territory as early as April or September this year. I think April. See, now they're on board. Said the creator of the popular stock to flow model Plan B. Additionally, the asset could surge to 288,000 by the year's end if it follows the 213 bull cycle. Bitcoin to 100K in 2 to 7 months. I believe it's going to be 100K by June. June 100K. I think 100K, man. We're hitting 50K soon. Then we only have to do 100% move. I mean, that's not hard. We had an $8,000 candle the other day. You got to start putting things into perspective, right? You got to be able to see the whole space in your head at once, right? JP Morgan says it would offer Bitcoin if the client demand soars. Why Bitcoin and gold can work together for your portfolio. The largest digital currency, Bitcoin, has been referred to as a robust store of value, digital gold, and a hedge against the US dollar. At a time when the USD looks weak, Bitcoin value has been increasing in the market. Soon onlookers believe that gold can act as a hedge for cryptos. Bitcoin has currently seen its demand exceed most digital assets as Elon Musk got on Bitcoin bandwagon. Musk's company Tesla recently announced its purchase of nearly $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, which triggered Bitcoin to new all-time high. That's not true. He bought the coin in January. The news did trigger it, though. You have to say, the news made people euphoric. Chainlink pumping, dot pumping. India's crypto community fights back as ban bill turns into tiresome soap opera. Crypto enthusiasts in India have run out of patience with unsourced reports of the government allegedly forthcoming crypto crackdown and have challenged New Delhi to come clean with its intentions. On Twitter, Indian crypto community members say that they are tired of the government allegedly leaking info to reporters about crypto bans and want a high-level official to make the government's stance on the matter clear at the earliest possible opportunity. This is interesting. I'm going to play this because it's like enough is enough.
Is still discussing rules on Indian cryptocurrency, and what we are given to understand from sources that considering that government, as per the parliament agenda, has actually mentioned that the cryptocurrency and regulation of official digital currency bill is likely to be tabled in the budget session. This bill will actually seek to ban private cryptocurrencies in India. Also important that India is likely to allow only RBI-issued digital currency. But what could
maybe
be
that's
these
stable
modalities
coins is what they're
based on
saying.
which this official currency could be? Well, to specify the digital currency modalities for transacting,
They're trying to hold the
business
monetary system.
or to pay for goods and
They're trying to
services,
take away our
individuals
right
are,
to
likely
own
get,
our own
a
monetary
permission
system.
from the RBI frame.
Crypto is owning your own monetary system. The governments are trying to own your monetary system, and they think they should hold it. But we already have one that works, and we don't need the government. It works fine between us. We don't need someone else. We have Bitcoin now. We have an autonomous network that runs on its own. That's more secure than anything that the government ever made. Bitcoin is the most secure network in the world. This one guy keeps telling me Nano is going to beat Bitcoin because it's easy, free, and cheap. I understand that, my friend, but the code is not as robust. What happens is Nano now would have to get $1 trillion market cap. That's not going to happen. People aren't going to sell all their Bitcoin and go into Nano. It's not going to happen. Nano will do great. It will go to $100 a coin. It will 100x. It will be one of the greatest coins. It could be number 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll never be number 1. It'll never become Bitcoin. Mark my words. And it's because as Bitcoin grows, its network becomes secure. Bitcoin's network is the most strongest secure network in the world. Let me say that again. Bitcoin's network is the strongest, most robust, secure network in the world. Let me say it again. Bitcoin is the strongest, most robust, unhackable, secure network in the world. Okay, I think I kind of got that through your heads. It's not Nano. It's not, the more money inside of a cryptocurrency, the higher the demand, the higher the hash rate, the more difficult the mining difficulty goes up. And the more difficult the mining goes up, the more computing power you have to spend to crack the code. You'd have to spend more money than Bitcoin is worth to crack the code. So it wouldn't even be worth it. By the time you were done going through every computer in the world and ripping through all the electricity to try to hack into Bitcoin, you would have then been at a zero-sum game because the code would have been so hard and taken you so much computing power. Nano is just not there, and it won't get there. And it's for Bitcoin to get where it is. It took so long. So that's what I'm trying to say, and that's why I told him, on the live stream, I'll tell you why Nano will never become Bitcoin. Can exchanges and wallets still be hacked? Of course they can. That has nothing to do with Bitcoin's network. That's your private keys. If you leave your private keys lying around, you can be hacked. JP Morgan co-president, demand for Bitcoin will be high. The demand for Bitcoin is inevitable. JP Morgan may focus on bringing trading to its clients, dude. This is the third article we brought. JP Morgan in the space saying it was rat poison, saying if my daughter buys it, remember him talking about his daughter buying it? She's a fool. Jamie Dimon, oh please. Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi said the traveling corporation is looking forward to including crypto payments. However, Khosrowshahi is not buying the idea of corporate investment by companies such as Tesla in crypto. Recently, Tesla announced on its $1.5 billion endorsement of Bitcoin. Now, if you believe Bitcoin's going to go up in price, Why wouldn't you keep your reserve currency of your entire company in it, right? And then if you were going to take it as payment, then why would you? That means you believe in it and you think it works. And that means if you could take it as payment, you think it's going to go up in value because more people are going to buy and sell it, right? Which will raise the price. You know, if no one buys and sells Bitcoin, there's only 2 people buy and sell Bitcoin, how could the price go? But if 10 or 15 people buy and sell Bitcoin, the price starts, right? So the more people buying and selling in an ecosystem creates the value. So why wouldn't they want to, if they're going to sign on to take the payments, why wouldn't they sign on to at least keep a portion? If I was the CEO of any of these, my friend is the CEO. I sat him down in September and I said, you should start implementing Bitcoin into your balance sheet. They both looked at me and said the board would never go for it. Everyone would laugh at us. I said, you would be the most innovative company in the world. Think about had they done it already. They would have been ahead of Tesla. And more companies are going to do it. And it's going to make you look smart. And then more people would want to invest in you because you're like, well, he was one of the first ones. To do something first, you have to do something crazy. You have to take a risk. Everyone else is watching and waiting. Like my Crypto Lifer channel. I didn't know it was going to do great, but I did because I love crypto. But I'm just saying, right? It was a chance. It was a risk. You could sit here and talk about crypto and have no followers unless you believe in the space. And I believed in the space. I believed that my channel would grow and so on and so forth. American political leaders playing high stakes on the Bitcoin pledge war. Politicians appeared set to use Bitcoin and altcoins as tools to score points with crypto-keen voters and citizens in some of the U.S.'s biggest cities. State legislative priority, paying employees in Bitcoin. And look at this. Mayor Francis Suarez, we're going to see this now, the city of Miami.
I want to thank the City of Miami Commissioners for supporting my resolution, which directs the city manager after analysis to procure a vendor to be able to offer our employees to get a percentage of their salary in Bitcoin, allows our residents to pay for fees in Bitcoin, and also would allow the city manager to cooperate with Miami-Dade County to allow for taxes to be paid in Bitcoin. It also requests of the state legislature that the city of Miami supports.
This is a huge deal.
To make
Bitcoin
an acceptable currency for us to potentially invest in the future. It's wonderful to be a very crypto-forward city in the city of Miami, and I want to thank my commission colleagues for allowing that to happen.
Yo, I am so excited.
Thank the City of Miami Commissioners.
Like, dude, this is really happening. He talked about it last week, and he was talking to EGLD too. So EGLD has its sneaky little head up in there. I am sensing some competition, Mayor Suarez. Don't worry. All of us Link Marines are here to welcome you aboard in Reno. Wow, Mayor Hillary Sheev. Now she wants to get down on Link with the Link Marines, dude. Dude, now the mayor of Las Vegas is tweeting about Link Marines. Guys, we're taking over politics at this point. Trump, what? Biden, huh? It's all about Nano. It's all about Link. It's all about the coins. I'm going to become the next mayor of Boston. Cardano has over 100 commercial projects in the pipeline, says Hawkinson's. Cardano native cryptocurrency ADA was trading at 92 cents at the time of writing this. We started buying Cardano at 8 cents. We have 10x'd our money. We have more than 10x. We have 11x'd. At 88 cents, we 11x. So Cardano is my biggest gainer. My biggest gainer because it's over a 10x. I have not 10x'd. I've 10x'd in EGLD. I've 10x'd close. I've 8x'd in Aave. I've 10x'd in Cardano. I've 10x'd in Cake. I've done multiple 10x's. They are the biggest polluters on earth. Biden should be more worried about the cattle growers. It's true, the cattle growers, because they shit all the methane gas, and that's really all where the carbon monoxide comes from. It's not coming from the cars, and it's not coming from the big factories. Can you believe it? It's the cows. The cows make more methane gas than any other thing that humans produce. Cows are creating a horrible issue in the earth. They also, all their manure in the Midwest seeps into the Mississippi River, and then the fecal matter and all that stuff goes all the way down to the Mississippi River. It goes into the Gulf of Mexico and creates a dead zone where it's killing it's killing a lot of the tiny microplankton inside of the Gulf of Mexico. Then you also have the BP oil spill, which they never told you probably is still leaking some oil out. They never fully capped that. They leave that under the water, under the radar. They don't talk about what happened there with the BP oil spill. They have ruined the Gulf of Mexico, one of the most beautiful places in the world. They have destroyed it. They have destroyed it with methane gas with the cows, and they've destroyed it with the oil leak. Anyway, I just got into that, had to get into that, and there's so much going on in my brain all the time. Crypto, for a token that surged over 400% since the beginning of the year, questions arose as to what exactly caused the sudden surge in its price. According to the Cardano founder Charles Hawkinson, the fundamental value of the project has always been evident. Hawkinson, in a recent tweet interview with Crypto Banter, I have 100 plus commercial projects in the pipeline that want to either migrate or build something on Cardano. Singularity.net just left the Ethereum mainnet, and they came over to Cardano. They will create 1 billion new AGI tokens on the Cardano blockchain. According to IOHK, this would be the first major token release on Cardano. native assets platform and its largest democratic exercise in the history of decentralized AI. Singularity.net is AI. These interested parties are limited to DeFi protocols and crypto projects exclusively, as Hoskin went on to state. We have Fortune 500 interest. We have government interest. The Cardano founder was presumably referring to Cardano's recent deal with the African government. Earlier this week, the director of the African operations at IOHK, John O'Connor, announced that Cardano is about to secure a contract with the African government. While further details on the status of the project remain undisclosed, the project is anticipated to see millions of users onboarded into the Cardano ecosystem for real-world use. Despite the $1 price mark for ADA approaching, the cryptocurrency is still yet to be listed on the exchange like Coinbase and Gemini. It's also not presently supported by PayPal or included in the Bitwise. So it's still, once it hits, dude, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, you said AGI ADA, remember? You gave it to me, and then I made the call in my group, and I gave everyone the call. Let's take a look at the call at AGI, because we put people into AGI based off the news, and let's just take a look. We're going to kind of parlay this into a chart here, and we're going to see what happened with AGI. $18, right? Look at the call. So far doing well. We gave you the buy zone, and I said buy zone here because we were down here, and I said, you know what? I want you to get the bottom of the pattern. This will probably be the lowest price you could get it at. So I said about $11, $12. Get into AGI. There was your buy zone. Here's our sell zone. This is another trade that went exactly as planned. Stop loss never got hit. You never had to worry. We put you at the bottom of the pattern. This is what I'm teaching. This is what I've been perfecting for years. This is a system that I have mapped out for myself that I have really, really perfected, man. Algo at 174. This is insanity. This is insanity. The 21-day moving average keeps catching up because it's pulling the average with it. Algo at 174. I said $2 is on its way yesterday. I did not think it was going to be this fast. I think it would take a few weeks. I did not know we would be this high up in Algo at this point. Unbelievable moves in all of the cryptocurrency space. Shout out to everyone here, man, staying with me as we get through the news. The news is unbelievable today. We have mayors talking about, we have Mayor Suarez of Miami bringing Bitcoin into Miami. We have Mayor of Las Vegas talking about Link Marines. Like, Cardano has 100 commercial projects in the pipeline. We already 10x'd. We will 100x our money in Cardano. It's basically a fact. PayPal CFO says the company might not convert cash into crypto. PayPal does not consider allocating portions of its cash into Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, despite its belief in the potential of the digital assets, admitting cryptocurrency values, but still won't invest. Although it sees enormous opportunity in the development of digital wallets, PayPal will most likely not allocate portions of its cash into Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. According to a recent news report, PayPal CFO John Rainey said that the company does not have any interest in buying cryptocurrency. Instead, the firm prefers to invest in services that improve the network it offers. Hey, you know what? It in some way, shape, or form, it's going to invest in a private company that's going to have some linked issue. You know, don't think they don't have MicroStrategy or something else. Or they don't. Come on, man. XRP Cosmos Dogecoin price analysis on the February 12th. You could win a Tesla by trading just $100 worth of Bitcoin on Crypto.com up until March 8th. I'm going to do this. Why not? I might win. I'm a lucky guy. And, you know, there we go. And there we hit the end of the show, 12 o'clock. Wow, we went long today. I hope you guys had a wonderful time on my journey. 3,000 plus on Bitcoin. Thank you to the king of crypto, the lifer, within an hour. My man made $3,000 in the last hour during the live stream. Shout out to Ruman Hamza. Yo, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking my call on the live and making money, showing me that the channel works. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the team. Beautiful Tesla in the background as we end the live stream. And again, as we say at the end of every stream, we say crypto is life together. It's my mantra. It's my belief. It's why I started the channel. So we're going to do 1 through 3. We're going to say crypto is life. Are you guys ready? Everyone, I need a few people to say we're ready. I'm going to wait for the comment section today, and I want to see a few people say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I just want to make sure, I want to make you guys write, I'm ready in there. Even if 2 or 3 people write it, as long as somebody writes it, let me know that you're ready. And when you're ready, we're going to do the mantra. I'm going to wait for the comment to come in. I hope the comment comes in. What if you guys know no comments come in? I just sit here for an hour like this. You guys got to write, you're ready. I want to see, I am ready for the mantra. I'm ready. Let's go. Crypto is life. No one will write, I'm ready, right? I just want to see I'm ready, man. All right, Emil Cook, he did it for me. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else. Don't play yourself.